and we decided to do a meter bundles, because you'd asked. Now, you don't get that. Ignore that one there. There you go. There you go. It's just the green one there. Oh, apparently, oh, no, did they not hear anything then? Apparently, there are sound issues. We know that there are sound issues. Oh, it's sorted now. Oh, we're getting lots of messages. Oh, the vegans fixed it. The vegan who's moving away from us, leaving us. Anyway, sorry about the sound issues. And if you missed my grand announcement earlier, I do apologise. I'll have to do it again now, won't I, later on. But anyway, meter, emerald foliage and dark. £18.99. They're fabulous fabric bundles. Get any questions you've got in. If you want to see any of them wafted together, if you want to see any of them wafted, full stop, just let me know through the web chat or through the email. Okay? So that's the green one. Then I've got one in blue. It's blue. This is pretty. I like these three colours together here. So in this one, again, you get a metre of each fabric. $18.99 for the 3 meters. It's called blue tone. You get blue sea, you get baby blue, and you get nautical. Nautical but nice. £18.99. Again, a metre of each, remember, a metre. And now, can I just quickly say this to you? You know when we normally do a bundle and we go, oh, it's half a metre, half a metre. If you buy this, one of them, you get a solid metre of that, a whole metre of that, and a whole metre of that. If you decide to buy 2 bundles, you'll get 2 of those by a metre, 2 of those by a metre, and 2 of those by a metre. And they'll be delivered in a lovely box. If you see the advert, it'll all be wrapped up in tissue paper, in your box, beautifully presented. In fact, Lorraine, she received her Alison Glass fabric this week, and she said it was just beautiful, the way it's all wrapped and everything like that. And these boxes are good quality. People use them to store things in afterwards, because when you open it, well, that one's already start to open, but you rip that bit off, but you've still got the flap to tuck in, so you can still use it as a storage box in your workroom. So the blue, metre of each, blue sea, baby blue, and nautical blue. Okay. I might as well do all the solid ones while I'm here, mightn't I? And then I'll go on to the patterned ones in a minute. Come on, John. Oh. Right, now, this one, next one, is called Springtime Blooms. So I presume it's crocuses. That's what it's making me think of, crocuses. Well, what other flower in spring can you think of? No, that was the colour of the sky above Hannah's house this morning. I wondered if the village was on fire. Because it was that colour. When I used to work in Kentish Town, and there was that great big fire in Camden, do you remember? And we looked out the windows of the studio, and the whole of the sky for miles was that colour when Camden was burning to the ground. Good morning, John. Lovely to hear you now, but we missed your... Okay, you've just taken away a message as I was reading it. I'll read Donna's first. John, please make the announcement again. Sound only just came on and I have to go to work. What was the one before that? Pippa. Wonderful introduction and music. Please retreat as you always make me smile, Pippa. I can't repeat it. On Monday at 8 o'clock, we will be on Freeview. We will be on YouTube. We will be on our website. And we'll also be on Sky. Sky 678 from 8 o'clock. That's what the announcement tomorrow on the Facebook Live is tomorrow. But I'm just telling you, my Freeview viewers, that's what we'll still be on Freeview. We'll still be on Freeview, but we'll also be on Sky. So many of you have been asking about it. Please tell me what you said earlier that you were laughing so much. Right, Marcia. I accidentally slipped out that we're going on Sky on Monday. That's why I was laughing so they could hear nothing of that first. How funny. How funny. I'm making a great big announcement, very, very important announcement, and nobody could hear anything. Yes, so from Monday at 8 o'clock, not only are we on Freeview, YouTube, internet, but we're also on Sky, channel 678, because we're Freeview 78, so 678, so you remember where it is, you see. I know, we'll be sandwiched between Derek and Derek. What's the matter? Yes, you get that. Any shopping channel you're on, Derek's either side of your name. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to springtime in graphics. So we get the metre of each colour. £19.49, that one. £19.49. I haven't got the colours, I'm afraid, on the screen. It looks like peppermint, latte, and pale coral, but I don't know what they actually physically are. It's not on my screen. Oh, I haven't brought my pen, I can't make this. Oh, I was nearly right. Cappuccino, spearmint and coral. That's what I said, wasn't I? I said latte. Did I say latte? It's cappuccino. No, I haven't got a pen here to write my notes, so you'll need to write that one down, Hannah, for me. Anyway, that's springtime, blooms, springtime. What flowers do you think they are then? It's not hyacinth, is it? No. Do you know what? Before Christmas, I planted all these snowdrop bulbs. A long time before Christmas, I planted all these snowdrop bulbs. And what I did an experiment. So I did one patch there where I put them all in the right way up, so they'd all, you know, that patch there where I just sprinkled them. And then I did a pot on my patio where I did half sprinkled and half the right way up. Not one's come up. All the daffodils are up, not one snowdrop. Yeah, daffodils are meant to be up by now. No. Here we go. So is this springtime as well? Okay, sorry. What's this one called then? Winter Christopher, this one's called, apparently. Oh, no, Winter Pansy. I wouldn't call Christopher a pansy if I were you. Blooming Hannah, he'll be up there. He won't make you a cup of tea. £19.49. So again, you get a metre of each. You get bright red, lemon, and mauve mist for your winter pansy. I can see that one. Winter pansies. Well, I don't know about the red, but definitely those two. And I had to put a dark purple with it myself for a winter pansy look. £19.49. Maybe you can check out your baskets as many times as you like, but you'll only pay 1p&p. Got a lovely message from Carol. Thank goodness that I can watch you every day. Couldn't get you when I'm at my son's house. Well, you will go to for Monday. 6, 7, 8 we're on. Hannah's parents will be able to watch now. I've only got Sky. I've got Sky at home. I haven't got Freeview at home. There is something on the telly that you can do, but I'm terrified I'll never get it back. Love your shirt, John. What's on it? So excited about the news. Alison in Cambridge. It's like 1950s, those glamour, pin-up girls look, like Marilyn Monroe's. Woo, woo. I can't do a wolf whistle. Woo, woo. Vegan just did a wolf whistle. He could do. Now, what do you think about wolf whistling? Because if you watch, oh no, I didn't watch Celebrity Big Brother last night. I'm presuming Johnny went. I'm presuming, but I don't know. Anne Widdecombe says she quite likes a wolf whistle because she takes it as a compliment. And other people, well, she said, when you're walking along the street and the builders wolf whistle at you, she takes it as a compliment. Morning, John. Nice to see you. And nice to see you and a talented mime artist too. Glad the sound is back. Lots of love, Sue in South Yorkshire. How funny. How funny the day that we have to be, I'm supposed to be serious. Because I made a mistake. I could have got away with that if I'd known you weren't listening. Right, anyway, they are all the 4 solid bundles, and they're all a metre of each fabric. These bundles, I'm going to show you now, these have all got 1 pattern and 3 or 4 planes, and they're all half metre, so you get half a metre of everything. So, where would you like to go, Hannah? I'll just do a conveyor belt, because they're all gorgeous. I had to say in all of these, so I like all of these. You know, normally you can tell which one I'm not too fussed on. These are lovely. These are all gorgeous. I love this one. This one's called, I didn't name them. Only, I think the new trainee might have named these. She's, they're just trying her out in scheduling at the moment. Wild Meadow, 2.5 metres you get in total. £16.49. That's a good price, isn't it? 2.5 meters you get there. So what you get here is you get pink flowers on grey. That's obviously that one. Then you get charcoal, coral, grass, and slate. Nice, liking those colours, liking those colours. I'm seeing those, I'm seeing those on a cushion for some reason. Anyway, you get 2.5 meters of fabric for £16.49. I think this one's quite new, this fabric, isn't it, this one? We do this in other colours. In fact, I think, I'll just wait for Hannah to finish what she's doing. Is it today we're doing those other colours in this? Yeah. So I've got all the days merging into one, because I'm in 6 days in a row. All my days are kind of merging into one, because they're already asking me about teaming up colours for 2 weeks, show in 2 weeks' time. So like yesterday, I was doing shows for today, fabrics today, fabrics for tomorrow, fabrics for next week, fabrics for 2 weeks' time. So I've got this fabric by the ½ metre in different colours in my, is it 11 o'clock? Is it with Janis? Oh, it's the dress one. It's the dress one. She's saying, it's next, John. I couldn't remember. I'm getting old. Thanks. Okay. Next. This is gorgeous. Now this one, this is Heather Bailey. This is Strawberry Fields Forever, isn't it, this one? If I'm not mistaken. They call it Forever. Oh, there you go, Forever Fields Fabric Bundle. I need to just move that out of the shot. There you go, there you go. Right, so what you get in this one, you get ½ metre of the Heather Bailey Forever Gold. Oh, it's called Forever Gold, this one. I thought it was called Forever Fields. From the Hello range. Then you also get bright yellow, candy floss, Christmas red. Now remember, Christmas red isn't just for Christmas. And nautical blue. I like those. I will do wafting for you afterwards. Well, no, I can't keep saying that, can I? Because I put these together, didn't I? I do like those together. But I will do wafting. And oh, Hannah's saying, right, should do that proportion-wise. There you go. I will waft them. I'm just going through them to introduce them all to you now. 2.5 metres for £20.49. Oh, Jane. Fantastic news, Reese Guy. I'll be able to record you now, John. Love the shows. I've learnt so much. Jane in York. No, that is a good point. Because you know what? On our Facebook page, lots of people have had issues with that kind of thing. But yeah, if you've got Sky as well as Freeview, then you can just record it very easily. Can you put it on Series Link? I suppose you could, couldn't you? Nobody's answering. Could you put it on Series Link? I think you could, yeah. So then it just does it automatically. What it means is, so if you take Coronation Street, when you click on it, Sky will say, do you want to just do this episode or do you want to do the whole series? So when a new series like Mrs. Brown's Boys comes on, you click on the first one, and then it says, do you want to take the whole series? Okay. So Hannah, Wild Meadow looks peach. This one, what the actual fabric looks peach. We've got two corals. You mean this, or do you mean the actual flower one? Lorraine, look, Lorraine. It's like a deep. It is the coral. It's the deeper coral. We do two coral colours. Oh yeah, because this. Wasn't that called coral as well? Oh, actually, Lorraine, you might be right. Because this one was called coral in that bundle, wasn't it? Or was it not? Right, let me just get this right, Lorraine, before we get... Right, that is definitely coral, the one that's in that one there, right? In the bundle with the crocuses, the spring flowers, you get peppermint, you get cappuccino, and you get, hang on, that's not Wild Meadow that's in there at the moment. Hang on, don't show that bundle. Right, okay, there is an issue. There is an issue then. So, well spotted, Lorraine. No, this is meant to have this colour in. When I did this bundle, that's the right colour. They've put the wrong fabric. Right. Right, let's take that one out for the time being. Let me take that one out for the time being. I'll get Chris to sort that one out now. Sorry, well spotted, well spotted, well spotted, Lorraine. So let's move on to bicycles then. No, Hannah. Right, okay then, so we can't, but that wouldn't work. Yes, so that's what I'm saying, yeah. Right, okay. But that's not, okay. Right, okay, let me just explain what's happened, right? I did these bundles here, and I chose that peachy colour to go with that bundle. Somebody, when they've typed it in, maybe the new girl in scheduling, she's written down that it's coral, but it's not coral, so you won't get what's in the bundle that I've chosen, which is why I've put it to one side, because I don't want to put the pale coral with that, because it won't work. No, I see. So those of you who've already bought it, right, I'm not going to show it again, though, because it's not right. Right? If you've already bought this bundle, that's what you'll get. That's what you'll get. Because that is coral. But it's the wrong... So if you've bought that one, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. You're not going to get the lovely peach colour that I chose. Right? So I'm not going to show that one again, because it's the wrong colourway, that one. Okay. So, but this one... Oh, don't. I thought I was going to have a much better day there, not get angry like I did yesterday, but okay. Another thing to write down. Bicycles. I want to ride my bicycle. So that one, just take that one away because we've got to sort that out tomorrow. £13.49. Pink and blue bikes. So you get half a metre of the pink and blue bikes. You get half a metre of damson, half a metre of cornflower, and half a metre of ecru. Nice. £13.49. You get 2 metres in total there, half a metre of each of the colours. Nice, like that one. Okay, so let's move on to this one. So now I love this fabric. We love this fabric. I will do wafting for you. I will do wafting for you. Isn't it lovely? Gorgeous fabric, that. And then look at the bold. What it is this is an earthenware. Kamala is a print that they do on the side of pots and things like that, hand paint on pots. And so I teamed these fiery sort of colours with it. So it's kind of like earthenware, you know, kind of ceramic-y sort of thing. With then, because I could have gone with like the blues and things like that, but I kind of went with the earthenware, ceramic-y, the bright orange in there, and the bright yellow, and the pearl blue there. £16.49. You get 2 metres in total there. £16.49. Lovely, isn't it? I love that. Very vibrant, isn't it? And the colours are bright. The bright orange is very, very bright. The bright yellow is a kind of mazy bright yellow. It's not like sunshine yellow. It's like a mazy yellow, that one. £16.49 for the 2 metres. Lovely. I like that one. Okay. Then I'm going to move on to this one, Kaffe. It's a lovely one as well, look. Pure, this one's got pure colours in. The pattern is a very, very big pattern, but it also looks nice all chopped up. You know, like the paint pots one, looks even nicer when you chop it up. This looks lovely chopped up into smaller. I'll show you because it's quite a big pattern. I wasn't going to do wafting till later, but look, it is quite a big pattern. Aren't they lovely? £16.49. So you get the Kaffe, that's the Kaffe Collective Gold Rose Clouds. And then you get citrus, fern, and pumpkin with that. Ooh. There we go. Okay, that's that one. And then last but not least, no, I've got two more, Two more, sorry. Ooh, this is lovely. This is really lovely, this one. Oh, no. Can you have that, vegan? Turkish Delight, vegan saying. Magenta Eileen, this one's called, fabric bundle, 2.5 meters. So what you get here is you get, this is from the Judith's Fancy range here. It's Jennifer Paganelli. Magenta Eileen fabric from the Judith's Fancy range, 0.5 meter. You get baby pink, you get lemon, you get mauve mist, and you get spearmint. Nice, isn't it? Love that one. I will do wafting and making of patterns afterwards. Mind you, we're halfway through the hour already. £19.49 for 2.5 meters. And then the last one in the bundles, I think, is very, very sophisticated. Look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this kind of peacock. Yeah, peacock feather. It's got like a sheen to it almost. It's not got foil in it or anything like that. It just has that kind of, it's not satinized. Yeah, look, you see the shiny on it there. So it's called Peacock Feather Fabric Bundle, 2 meters. You get 0.5 meter of that. You then get 0.5 meter of coral again. That's the right coral. You get 0.5 meter of dark blue, and you get 0.5 meter of mocha. I think that's lovely. I think that's very sultry. £15.99 for 2 meters of fabric. That is, yeah, lots of people coming in for that one. Lots of people. That's very, very, I don't know what the word is. The sultry is a word I'll use for it, but it's kind of like grown up and sophisticated and all the words you wouldn't use to describe producer Hannah. £15.99. Right, now before I do wafting and everything, I've got 3 books. I'll just show you my 3 books very quickly, and then I'll do proper wafting for you. Let's tighten that bit up. Le book. Which book would you like me to go to first? This one. Now this is like Lucy Brennan loves this book. It was her birthday yesterday, by the way. I've only been on a couple of times. It's by Anila Hui. But Lucy, we've made some things. Lucy made some of the things. Look at the let me just show you the projects in here. It's fantastic because if you are already a sewist, whichever word you like, not only can you make pincushion and everything like that, but you can make organisers and things like that. So I'll just take you through it. Do the what? Oh, yes. Like Lucy does sewing swaps, and she said, I wouldn't want to do that. Once I'd made something, I'd want to keep it. Well, no, because Chris, my next door neighbour, she's making these lovely, from today's quilt, no, not today's quilt, Love Patchwork and Quilting. She's making these really lovely toilet bags, not toilet, but like little makeup bags for friends, and they look gorgeous. They're random patchwork, and then they're made into, they're lovely. Anyway, covered tape measure. There's all sorts of projects in here. There's your green tomato pincushion. My dad used to make green tomato chutney. I used to love it. Then you've got little cases and folios here. Look, we've got the fold-up sewing folio. Can't even read, John, come on. I love this because look at all the, and they've got the, John, name. That'll come to me in a minute. The threads. Aurifil threads, yeah, Lucy loves that because they've got the Aurifil. Right, the 2-in-1 case, that's what Lucy made. Did we not find it then? We made that one. Lucy made that one. I think she took it home. Then you've got the book and tool folio. Look at the instructions as well. Brilliant instructions in here. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I just think they're look, see it all pouch. Now, that's a bit like the one that Lucy made, but the front of it is see-through, so you can see what you've got in there. Then you've got the drawstring pouch. So it goes, some of them are very, very simple, and some of them are a little more complicated. Triple pouch there, plenty of room for your storage in there. Boxy pocket pouch. Boxy pocket pouch, that one. Oh, that's a bit like the one that Chris, my next door neighbour's making, actually. Oh, very like it, but hers is quilted. And then the big zip pouch. We've got the boxes and totes. So, let me just, look, I love this. It's like a big matchbox bit for your Aurifil threads. And then you've got the project tote. And then at the back, you get templates and patterns and everything in the back of that box. I think that's a lovely buy. Do you know what? I think that would be a lovely buy as a gift as well. I know self-gifting is the way to go, but isn't that a lovely gift to give to somebody? £22.99. Stitch Sewing Organisers book by Anila Hoey. Right. I've got two other books. We might have found the issue, which means I might be able to bring you that, but oh. No, okay then. But if they're different code numbers. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this book is limited. Lucy's made things out of this book as well. Lucy's made that cushion. £7.99. This is small projects to quilt booklet. We love it. Look at that. Look at that. Thrown together pillow and pin cushion. All the instructions in there. I mean, thorough instructions. Town tote bag. It's very glamorous. More than a tote bag, isn't it? With all that lovely quilting going on there. Then we look, Once Upon a Scrap. Isn't that beautiful? And again, all the instructions. Look. Citrus table runner and pot holder. Oh, even with your templates there and everything. Really, really lovely. Oh, look, there's a K-facet squiggle. And there's your lemon peel, or your orange peel, as they call it. And then, oops, how to lay it out and everything. That's a cute little booklet, isn't it? £7.99. Small projects to quilt booklet, £7.99. But that is limited. That is limited. Now, I love this book. We do this one with like 1,000 all different kind of quilts, blocks. But if you love flowers, then this is a brilliant book. It's 100 any size flower blocks, right? Now, what it is, see here, it says 500 plus block size options. What it is you get a CD, is it called a CD? Yeah, CD in there. Well, no, isn't it sometimes called a CD-ROM? I don't know the difference, you see. No, because you don't buy a CD-ROM with Spice Girls singing. CD-ROM, I think, has got pictures on it, hasn't it? Anyway, you put it in your computer, and what happens is so you go through the book and you think, oh, let me just look at these blocks. Oh, my word, there's all sorts of things in here. But what you do, say you go through and you say, I like that. Which one should we pick? I'm going to pick my favourite. Hang on. See, aren't they all lovely? Really, really beautiful pictures. Here we go. So say you want to do this one, right? And you want the block to be 8-inch square, say. So what you do is you put the CD or CD-ROM in your computer. It will then ask you for the block one you want. So if you've chosen this one, it's that one there. Posy flower pot. Can't even say it. Posy flower pot, right? And then what it does is you choose, I'm saying 8-inch, right? You choose your 8-inch, and it then brings up the pattern for that block in an 8-inch block. But say, let me just check, because I think it does different sizes. It says in here somewhere the different sizes, I'm sure. Would help if I put my glasses on. Oh, my word, half the stock's gone already. Half the stock's gone already. I'll be a bit quick then. It tells you normally what size, because there's foundation piecing in here. Right. Right. In the book, you'll find there are 4 different kinds of blocks. Blocks that use patchwork templates, blocks that use foundation piecing, blocks that use traditional appliqué or picture appliqué. But it normally tells you what sizes they do. But anyway, if you go onto the website, onto the CD, and you look up the one you want, it will tell you, oh my word, there's now less than 5 of these. There's now less than 5 of these. Look, there's a oh, it's a sweet pea. I was going to call that a snowdrop. These are all picture applique, these ones. It's what? It's just gorgeous for all year round, isn't it? Because there'll be Christmas trees in here and everything, look. I think if you love flowers, I think this is a brilliant, brilliant book. 100 any size flower blocks, but you can get 500 plus block size options just by putting the CD in. Oh no, here you go, here you go. You can do patterns from a 4-inch block to a 16-inch block. So it fits in with your project, however you want to do your project. Okay, right, now, it's very important, loads of you, put that in your basket. Do you say more people put it in their basket? Right, okay, there are now more people got that in their basket than we've actually got books, so I'll put that away now because I can't show that again. Right, let's go back to bundles. Solid bundles, yep. Right, this is the most popular solid bundle. We knew it would be. Hannah, actually, do you know what? You can thank Hannah for this because they put a certain amount into the stock and she said in the prep meeting yesterday, no, I'm sorry, I'll need more than that because I know how popular the greens always are. So we've got more of these thanks to Hannah. You get a metre of dark green, a metre of emerald green and a metre of foliage green for £18.99. So that's the most popular of the solids. I haven't even done wafting yet. Which is the most popular on this side, then? Oh, the sophisticated one. Very, very popular. Yes. They were going to call this the Hannah McCabe bundle, but then realised their mistake. So what you get half a metre of the peacocks, you get half a metre of coral, you get half a metre of the dark blue, and you get half a metre of mocha. Lovely, aren't they? Caroline, hello, John. Sorry, missed info. Are you now on Sky? My mum wants to be your next new customer from Caroline. What does she want to buy, Caroline? What's her name and what does she want to buy? Monday at 8 o'clock. We go on Sky. Monday. Oh, I've let it out the bag now. No, I'm just saying it now, aren't I? I'm just saying it now. Monday from 8 o'clock in the morning, Sky. We're staying on Freeview as well, so don't worry if you're thinking, oh, they're going off. We're staying on Freeview, staying on YouTube, staying on the internet, but we're also going to be on Sky at 6, 7, 8 from Monday morning at 8 o'clock. I know. I know. They've got. Did they get the extra bit for the camera? Oh no. Are you two not in? It's me. I'm in. Are you in, Christopher? You in on Monday? Oh, anything could happen on Monday then. Oh, I'll tell you who the guest is on Monday though. Deborah Sim. You know Deborah, lovely Deborah from up north. Oh, is Lucy on Monday as well? Lucy's definitely on Tuesday, because we've got a special surprise for you on Tuesday as well, which I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. You know what it is. Yes, you do. Anyway, this is the most popular. I'll mouth it to her when I come off vision now. Oh, so Monday is Lucy and Deborah, and then Tuesday is Lucy plus the surprise. $15.99. Hannah's very slow this morning. She really had a whole meeting about it the other day, but she's not in. She's not in that. Do you see, that just shows, doesn't it? We go to these big meetings. If they go Tuesday, Hannah goes, oh, I'm not in. Then she goes like this. Off into her own world until they go Wednesday. She goes, oh, I'm in Wednesday. And then she'll be on it then. Right, okay. It's because since she had her hair straightened. If you follow her on Instagram, go and have a look at her straightened hair. It looks lovely today. It looked a bit weird yesterday. It looked lovely on the first day. No, it looked lovely on the first day when she had it done, because you know Hannah's got hair like that, right? And you said she's had it straightened like that, right? And it looked lovely. And then she did one of those Instagram pics, like one of those. Right? No, you did. And she'd had her eyebrows threaded like that. Like that. But then she came in yesterday for a meeting and she hadn't really had time to sort it, had she? It was kind of a bit sticking out here and a bit gone curly down there. Today she scraped about like got it in a top ponytail like that today. Is this one next? Next most popular? Sorry. So there we go. Isn't that lovely? I love this. You get half a metre of the Kamala. You get half a metre of the bright yellow. I think, people asking what your Instagram is. I can't remember it now. What's his, hang on, something to do with a surname, I think. I know it's McBabe. Oh! I'm not very good with the secrets this morning, am I? McBabe, she's called. She says, if you follow her, she'll follow you. Look at those. So you get indigo Kamala, you get half a metre of bright yellow, half a metre of bright orange, half a metre of pearl blue, and half a metre of the Kamala fabric itself. I think they're lovely together. You'd kind of want to do something, I don't think I can do it with just squares of fabric, do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know. You kind of want to do something kind of like, you know, kind of make a block, I don't know if you can do that, make a block like kind of to accentuate the, almost like you fussy cut the shape. Like that. I don't know how that would work. But you know what I mean? Just think, kind of frame almost one of those. Hannah's saying, you know, those lovely, in fact, there was one when we went to Jane's. Morning, John. Are you on Sky? Does it mean I have your lovely company longer? No, Sarah, still for 4 hours at the moment, still for the same 4 hours, but also, no, sorry, I've just gone really echoey. We're still on the same 4 hours, but on Sky as well. The plan is obviously, like we said at the beginning, to go 12 hours a day on both, but we do obviously want to get it right. We just need to get it right, that's all. So we want to make sure it's perfect before we do that. So it's the same 4 hours, but you're on Sky and Freeview from Monday. You would get, yes, so Hannah would do that. You know the cut pots of tea quilts, when you applique a pot. You see, or bowls or cups or something like that. So you get it so that the logo is in the middle. I hate to be a pain, but I'm really echoing quite loudly down my earpiece. £16.49. That's lovely, isn't it? So half a metre of that, half a metre of the yellow, half a metre of the grey, and half a metre of the bright orange. £16.49. Next most popular is Kaffe. I don't know why I said it surprisingly like that, because they're all very different, aren't they? They're all for like different people, really, aren't they? When or what? What was I thinking? Sort of. £16.49. So you get half a metre of the bright Kaffe. It's clouds, isn't it, this one? Gold rose clouds, this one. Then you get citrus, fern, and pumpkin in there. Pumpkin's not in today, actually, is he? Wonder where he is. How come they've both got the day off, then? £16.49. Just so you know, pumpkin is Hannah's kind of lovely name for Mike, the director. Yes, there was something else he answered to the other day, wasn't it, that I said? Can't remember. So you get half a metre of the, these are clouds, flower clouds by Kaffe in golden. Oh, look at the aircon wafting it for me. So you get half a metre of that, then you get the three gorgeous colours. That's very bright. That's very, I'd say that was very summer, wouldn't you? Oh, I can't wait, it'll be here soon. So that's that one. Then, I've got three. Oh yes, vegan. Am I allowed to say, or is it a secret? Oh, vegan's moving to New Zealand and his family. No. But you know, so you don't want to share everything about everybody all the time, do you? Vegan and his wife and his little boy, is it? Your little boy. What about the cat? And how much is the cat? How much is the cat's ticket? I only know, because my next door neighbours had to send their children's dog to New Zealand, right? And I know how much the ticket was for the dog to fly to New Zealand, but yeah, so to send the cat, it's more than to send the whole family. Anyway, they're moving to New Zealand. How lovely. But the trouble is, they're moving in April, so they'll just arrive in time for winter there. So they'll finish winter here and start winter there. Well, take loads of quilts with you. I'd have planned that a bit better. I'd have gone after summer, wouldn't you, and had summer here, and then gone there and had summer there. Here we go. He said as soon as he realised he was a neighbour of mine, they just had to get out, and they went the furthest place they could possibly go. Magenta Eileen fabric. Well, I love this fabric. Let me waft it for you. Waft it. Look, isn't that gorgeous? That's like Moroccan tiles almost, isn't it? You seeing what I'm seeing? £19.49. That's because you've got your funny glasses on today, that's why. Christopher Flora's coming with different glasses. But you don't normally wear glasses, do you? You've got contacts normally, or you just hung over. He's tired. He just what? Look at this. £19.49. Which one's that? Who's that one from? In Lincolnshire. Oh. Oh, no. Anne, just send her a friend thing and she'll add you. I didn't know you were private. My Twitter's private. That's the only one. Oh, do you? Hannah has everything on private. So you do have to add her either on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And she'll add you when you message him. £19.49. She follows all the designers. She follows Barry. I was going to say Barry Gibb then. No, she doesn't follow Barry Gibb at all. Barry Freestanders. No, Barry J, the designer. And she follows Alison Glass. Oh, so that one I sent you from Alison Glass, you'd already got that one then, had you? Oh, well, no. Oh, OK. Anyway, Magenta, £19.49. John Scott for 6 days. What joy is this? Sky News. Will you stay on Freeview as well as I'm not with Sky? Oh, yes, Julie. Julie, my love. Yeah. It stays exactly the same. Stays on Freeview, stays on YouTube, stays on the website, but also goes on Sky as well. I have to warn you, it means it'll be twice as busy. It'll be twice as busy, remember. So it'll be twice as busy. It'll be twice as busy from Monday. I don't know why I'm giggling. I do apologise. I've just started giggling for no apparent reason. £19.49. Magenta Eileen fabric bundle. Right, OK. The solid blues. Solid blues. That, you know the Peacock one, the sophisticated one, that's absolutely flat. If you've got that in your basket, please check out. Right, here we go. Blue solids. You get these ones, you get a metre of each of these. A metre of the cornflower, a metre of the baby blue. Oh, no, I've got cornflower, sorry. I'm talking rubbish. A metre of the blue sea, a metre of the baby blue, and a metre of the nautical blue. Sorry, getting carried away there. I was thinking I'm quite peckish, and it's only, what, 5 to 9, and I'm hungry already. And I've had my porridge. I had to make it twice this morning. We did an experiment this morning. In the morning, I have the gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free porridge, right? And what you do is you tip the porridge, it comes in a sachet, you tip the porridge into a bowl, then when you've cut the top off, then you fill it with, I do it with oat milk. And you pour the milk in, you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, right? The first one I did it, yesterday when I did it, it was as hard as this table, right? And I said to Hannah, oh, yesterday. Anyway, I took it out of the microwave after 2 minutes, right? It was just like warm milk with bits floating in it, right? So I did another one, exactly the same, and it was solid. So how you, I don't know. Anyway, blue, 18, I've only got 2 minutes, got a sharp. Right, can I do this one? Because I love this one. Oh, I'll get the Peacock out again for you in a second, but have a look at this one first, because I love this one. Strawberry Fields Are Forever by Heather Bailey. Along with Christmas Red, Nautical Blue, Candy Floss, and, Bright Yellow. Nothing. I'm with you. I'm just wondering why that bit, I remember now, that's only a little bit there, because Hannah does, I like to equal amount, you see, but Hannah wants it just with a little bit of the blue, like you'll get equal amounts, but what she would do is she would just do piping. You see, I would do the other, I'd do that one, that one as my piping. You've bought some piping cord? Do you know how to use it? How do you do it? I was the king of piping cord when I used to make costumes. £20.49. Have you also got a zipper foot then? And you've got a bias binding maker. Oh no, you don't need a bias binding maker, you just need to cut bias strips, so you don't need the bias binding maker. Anyway. I'll go back quickly to the Peacock one because it is absolutely flying out. You do need to check out your basket. Sophisticated, stylish. So that one, Peacock. Right, when everyone checks out the baskets, that will be sold out. And then this one, Kamala. Is that what you meant, yeah? Yeah, Kamala. This one is next most popular. And I'm down to single figures, that one, so everyone's checked out. Right, don't go anywhere. Janis, Anything Can Happen Hobbs is up next. She's suffering today. She's not very well. She said, John, if I start muttering, just give me a shove. And I said, Janis, you mutter all the time. We won't know the difference. She's making, it's over there, I'll show you later. She's making a really, really lovely empire line dress. So if you are apple-shaped and you don't want that line going across your middle, this is perfect for you. Anyways, we've got lovely sateen cottons. We've got really good, oh, actually, that's where, oh, I've lost it now. Yeah, the flower one earlier. We're selling that by the half metre as well in the next hour. So don't go anywhere, get yourself a cup of tea, ring your friends about Sky on Monday. I'll see you here in 3 minutes with Janis, Anything Can Happen Hobbs.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 p.m.
So I'm going to be showing you how to do an ease stitch. It's very similar to our running stitch here, but the purpose of it would be different. So I've kind of mocked the head of a sleeve here. 9 times out of 10 you will have to ease the top section of your sleeve. So this is the stitch that you would do that with if you were going to do it with hand. So I'm going to use the embroidery thread. I've just popped a knot on the end again just so it doesn't pull through. Normally you wouldn't do it with embroidery thread. So on your sleeve, normally these sections will need to be kept as they are because it's only this section here that we need to be working with. So I'm going to be doing a running stitch quite close to the edge of the fabric. I'm just going to do the quick method here where you're pulling the needle through the fabric while keeping it on the same needle. So I'm going to stop there and then pull that all the way through like so. So you can see that I've got just that section sewn there, and then as I begin to pull you can see that I'm easing the head of my sleeve in. So when that is stitched, these curves should disappear. They shouldn't be there because you've eased the bigger section into a smaller section on the clothing. So that's easing.
Don't miss Jo Carter at 8 AM on Wednesday as she sews this club night quilt by Devon Levine. Taken from Devon's book Quilt Traditions, this traditional quilt is made with half square triangles and scrappy stars, with 50 blocks in total. And Jo will help you master quilting with curves for a stunning finish. Jo uses vintage style fabrics from the Quilters Guild Devon County Fabrics collection, as well as the gorgeous florals of the Drawing Room Blooms range from Lewis and Irene. So join us on Wednesday the 17th of January at 8 AM for this inspirational new show, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
I've got a lovely few days lined up. I've got a lovely Janis Anything Can Happen Hobbs on today. We've got Jennifer Tailor tomorrow. Then we've got Jo Carter on Wednesday. Lucy on Monday with Deborah Sim. What a lovely lineup. Really lovely. I suppose it happens when you have 6 days in a row, doesn't it? What a lovely lineup. Anyway. Oh, now, before I go on to this, before I talk about Janis enough, this isn't Janis, by the way, if you're new to us. I'm just going to say it now because I've let it out of the bag so many times. From Monday morning, this Monday coming, at 8 o'clock in the morning, not only will we be on Freeview, not only will we be on YouTube, not only will we be on our web, we will also be on Sky, just for the 4 hours, from 8 till 12, the same as it is with Freeview, channel 678. Yeah, because we're Freeview 78, 678 is where we're going. So that's quite exciting, is that? I kind of let it slip out the bag earlier, so I'm just telling you now. That's what the Facebook announcement is, Facebook Live announcement is tomorrow. But it's all right, because all the people who follow us on Facebook won't be seeing this yet, will they, see? They won't see this yet. So I've told you, the Freeview people, you can tell all your friends, or you can go to Hannah's Instagram and get all the news, all the information there. But I just thought I'd tell you now. And that, so you don't, anyway. Isn't it pretty? Lovely empire line dress. Isn't it gorgeous? The way it fits is beautiful. A gorgeous fit. There's the zip down the side seam there. And then it's got this really lovely fit to it. There you go. Oh, we're going to see the still. I'll just turn it around so you see the back. There's the still. And then have a look. Really beautiful fit down the back. And it's nice. This is the cotton sateen, which I'll take you through the fabrics now. It's lovely, isn't it? What we will do is we will go through the... Oh, that's far enough down, thank you. We will go through the sizes with you. I just step out of shop. We will go through the sizes with you because we do feel it comes up a little bit... not that Janis is making, but we do feel the pattern comes up a little bit small. So we will go through all the sizes. And that's why we do the pattern for you first, so we can tell you these things. And I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you... Because it's that thing about if you buy it, say, oh, I'll make a size 14, then it's a bit snug. Well, at least we've told you. But we'll go through the sizes later. Let me just go through what's available. Pattern in the 2 different sizes. So you've got it in 8 to 16, first of all, which is this one here. Otherwise, yeah, this is 8 to 16. Same pattern, just different sizes. So that item code number there is the 8 to 16. We're making this one here, D. But you can make, look, you can make a lovely, like, kind of spaghetti strap. You can make the ruched gypsy dress style. You can make the wrap over with little ruched cap sleeves. And then you've got, now, they're all the, well, these two look very different, don't they? It's because you've got different bodies. So what it is you've got the wrap over bodies that we're doing, and you've then got the gathered bodies, which you can do there. Very good value from one pattern. 4 very different looks there. So that, and it's easy. It's easy. McCall's easy. And then it's exactly the same, comes in 16 to 24. Now, the measurements I'll show you on the pattern in a minute, but the most fabric you'll need is 3 meters, did we say? I'm going to bring my glasses, so I'll have a look through. 3 meters, oh, for D. So for D, I'll go, I think that was the most for any of them, but I will go through it with, and if you want to know on your size how much fabric you need to buy, I'll have a look for it. But I'm sure I looked up the one with them. Anyway, I'll look at it in a minute when I've got my glasses. Fabrics. So the fabric there that Janis has used, this is lovely. This is such good quality. This is cotton sateen. It's got that beautiful, beautiful finish to it. This is the one on the blue background. Now, obviously, what I'm showing you here is a meter. You're paying £6.49 for half a meter. It's beautiful. If you want more, now, obviously, if you want the 3 meters, you do need to ring. It was Hannah's New Year's resolution to get this fixed, but 0800 112 44 33. If you need more than 1.5 meters, which is 3 units, you do have to ring the call centre. But it's completely for free. Completely free. Because obviously we sell fabric by the half-meter unit. Blimey, do you know what? On Monday morning, I'm going to have to, it's going to be like first day all over again. I'm going to have to keep telling you everything on a Monday. Anyway, 150 centimetres wide. So it's oh, you might need less of this then. Actually, because I wasn't doing the meterage on 150 wide. I was doing it on a normal dress width wide. So I'll go through that with you in a second. 6.49. When I got my glasses, I'll go through that with you because I think you'll need less. You'll need less because normally a fabric's 44 inches wide. This is 60 inches wide, isn't it? So that's the blue. Is it called Willow? I didn't see what it was called. Oh, leaves on blue. I did. I went for Willow. It was a bit artistic of me, wasn't it? Is it Willow, though? No, I don't think it is Willow now. I've looked at it properly. I think it's gorgeous. This would make a lovely blouse as well. Oh, did she? Oh, I didn't know that. Jennifer Taylor's already made a blouse in this, apparently. Cotton sateen leaves on white background. Oh, Hannah. Hannah just saw the green leaves. She didn't then realise there were like silhouette leaves on the background as well. Yeah, £6.49. That's beautiful. Now, I love these two, but wait, wait till you see these. I think these are exquisite, these two. Again, it's the same pattern as each other, but one's in pink and one's in blue. They look stunning. I'll do the pink first, shall I, because it's on the top. Again, it's cotton sateen. I think this is, that dress in this will look stunning. Again, look at the width of the fabric. Look at the width of the fabric. Now, from a distance, it's just got that gorgeous kind of fluid design to it. Have a look close too. Look, it's ladies dancing. You see, no, you don't know. From a distance, you wouldn't know what that was, would you? Now, I've got a friend of mine, hang on. A friend of my brother's, who's a surgeon, is now an artist, and he goes around the world painting, painting these pictures of ladies dancing and people at parties. Oh, do you know what? I've got Mike and Julia bought me so many of his pictures. They are gorgeous, and because my house is all bright colours and everything, it looks really, really lovely around the house. So that's one in pink. Now, this is my favourite. This is my favourite. Same pattern, completely same pattern, but in blue. Now again, it's 160 wide. Actually, that one doesn't feel as wide, but it must be. I'll just check Hannah to check. 150 wide, yeah. Cotton sateen, models, they're models, not dancers, sorry. Models and florals on blue. I can't see a lady in a pink dress. Oh, is she? I could see her on the other one. I can't see her on this one. I'll find her. £6.49 for half a metre. Again, if you need more than 1.5 metres, you do need to ring the call centre. Oh, yes, she blends with the blossoms, doesn't she? The lady dancing in the background has got a pink dress on and a hat with a pink spot on it, so she blends with the flower. So they're all the cotton sateens, which is what Janis used to make the original dress. But I've also got 4 cottons. If you don't want the sateen, the satinized cotton, I've also got cotton. Now, I'll show you. That's obviously cotton as well, but it's got the sateen finish. I'll show you the one that Janis is using in her demonstration. Right, now this is, look, from a distance, but then look at it close too. Oh, now, have I got it upside down? Yes, I think I have. Yes, there's definitely a direction to this one. Have a look. Oh, now. What it is I think you can use it either way up, but when you're cutting the pattern, Janis, make sure you cut them all the same way. Yeah. I'll have to tell you now, you're going to be very disappointed with Janis's hair today. Because last time we saw her, she said, oh, I'm going to have it done leopard, or tiger, was it? Tiger. She's been poorly. It's just brown today. Can you hear her in the background? I'll do the rest of the fabrics, and I'll be with you. Now, one that you might have seen yesterday, now, I've got, well, we have to tell little Paul off. If you're watching yesterday, this suddenly appeared in the middle of my show. And he's like, oh, we sold loads. We weren't meant to have this. Little Paul was not meant to sell this yesterday, but we showed it, and we sold so much. How much is left? Oh, my word. Right, so we sold about 80% of it yesterday, and it shouldn't have even been in Paul's show. It should have been in today's show. That's fair. Now, the background is a dark navy. I'll take that away because that will fly out. That will absolutely fly out. That's gorgeous, right? Now I've got 2. You've seen one of these in the hour before. Oh, no. These 2 are 2 different colours to that one we had before, aren't they? Well, I'm confused now. Right, this is obviously a metre here. Oh, now this is wide. Oh, my word, this is wide. I love that. Look. 150 wide, this one. So it's just the one I had before that isn't 150. £3.99 for half a metre. Very good value, lovely quality cotton as well. And also, if you're not going to make the dress, that maybe for you, I think the dress would look gorgeous in this, but maybe for you that dress is a bit like, well, that would be a bit too much. Maybe, you know what, you know Hannah's jumpsuit that she wears from Jaeger? That'd look nice in this, wouldn't it? Or a pair of cigarette pants for the summer. Not cigarette pants, palazzo pants for the summer. Really nice. Or a lovely maxi dress for the summer. Or a little top with no sleeves. That's what Hannah said. You mean a slip over, that kind of thing. Oh, we had a pattern for that yesterday, didn't we? We had the sleeveless top pattern yesterday. And then this is it in pink. And then after this, I will go to Janis, because this is it now. I've done this. This obviously has a direction, because it's a flower with leaves. Look, aqua flowers on rose. It's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Do you know what? That would be lovely if you have a paler skin tone, because the rose background will really warm the flesh, warm the colours in your flesh. That's it. I didn't romanticise that one very nicely, did I? But do you know what I mean? £3.99 for half a metre. I'll leave that for Christopher. I'll take the pattern and I'll take the mannequin. Now, Janis, I know I normally come over and give you a big snog, but I'm not going to today. No. Do you mind?
Not well enough. Not well enough.
Janis, you're not well at all, are you,
I'm not
Janis?
looking at hair, like you say.
You look a right old state, Janis.
Oh, I know. I feel the right old state today as well. I do. I feel like...
We'll cheer you up, Janis. Don't you worry. Now, do you want the iron on?
Yeah.
Yes, OK.
I will do. Yeah. For the sleeve.
I'll move the mannequin there, yeah. I'll move the mannequin there. Oh, hang on. Is that the iron? Yeah. Right, Janis, let's start at the beginning, because I know you've already created. Let's start at the very beginning.
I have created a lot of it.
Which I'll go that way, actually. I'll put it there. There you go. Right.
I have created a lot of it already.
Yes.
So we're going to finish it off on the
Can we go to the pattern first?
Yeah.
It says on the pattern, it's easy.
It is easy.
It is easy.
It is easy. But what I've got to stress to the public...
To my public?
Yeah. Is that if you're doing the wrap over...
Yes.
Make sure you mark your centre front.
Right.
Because that's what you're going to match.
Right.
To the skirts.
Right.
And also the wrap over.
Right.
That's the only tricky bit. Make sure you know your centre front.
Okay. Are you saying this because you didn't mark yours?
No, I did.
Oh,
I did. But on this one, I did know. I've done quite a few wrap overs, so I do know to really mark that. And then also you're gathering between the small and the large circles.
Are you all right? You've got water
so
in
that's So that's where you gather. So there's a lot of gathering going on.
Okay. But that's for the wrap over that we've done.
This is the wrap over.
Right, let me open this one. Right, I'm going to open the larger size one here because... Oh, actually, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. Is we think that the pattern comes up quite small. Yeah. So if you want to know the sizes that the pattern comes up to, let us know rather than me read out a whole table of all different sizes, if you are normally a 16 and you're like, oh, I want to know how big it is, we can tell you how big the finished pattern comes up when I open it from you. Let me just show you the back of the pattern. So we can show you the how much meters you need to buy and which pattern you need to buy for the size. These are the different styles, if you see here. So you've got the spaghetti strap gathered front with no sleeves. You've then got the gathered scoop neckline with sleeves. It looks like a raglan. It's like a raglan sleeve, doesn't it, that one there? Then you've got the wrap over front with the little ruffled sleeves there. And then the one that Janis has done is this one here. So you've got the wrap over top. And like Janis says, make sure you mark your centre front because that you're going to match. When you're doing the wrap over, you're going to match centre front. And when you attach it to the skirt, you're going to match the centre front. And then that's the back of the dress there with the little sleeves on it. Okay, so now if you buy the 150, I'm just going to do the largest size, which is the 24, right? If you buy it in any of the wider fabrics, you only need 2 meters. Right, no, hang on. No, hang on. If you're making D, you only need, in the size 24, if your fabric is 150 wide, you only need 2 meters. But if your other fabric, you need 3 meters, because you'll need 2.7 meters. You have to buy 3 meters. But I'll tell you which one, there was only one that was narrow, which is this one. So all the other, the sateen and the other fabrics, you only need 2 meters. Right, so let's get on. So, oh, message for Janis. Oh, Janis, you're a trooper, says Anne from Cheshire.
Thank you, Anne.
She's putting it all on. She was fine out there, laughing with the boys and everything.
and coughing and everything. Now, the only other thing that...
Are you hurting? Is it hurting, or is it just one that... Oh, it is
It's
hurting.
painful.
Have you got a lozenge or anything like that?
No, I haven't. I'll be okay, John.
Are you sure?
Don't worry. Yeah.
Don't... Oh, look at your martyr. Right, OK, so what are you going to tell me now?
All the differences as well with the sleeve is you've got an actual pleat in the sleeve, which comes up nice. If you look on the side of the dress, on here, there's that little pleat there, which is a really nice pleat.
Oh, so it's a pleat that goes to the bottom, but it's gathered at the top. You don't pleat it into the head.
But it's pleated here.
Oh, OK.
So all you do on that is just do your pleat.
Yeah.
Do your pleat. Well, the way it does it is it stitches, you just fold it over.
Are we going to be doing that in a minute anyway?
No, because I've already done it, you see. That's why I just wanted to, because
right.
I'm only going to inset the sleeve today.
Oh, so shall we show it on here then as well?
Yeah, but it's a bit lost in there, that's what I'm saying. So all you do is stitch up there and then press it open out.
So you've created, at the bottom of the sleeve...
Yeah, an actual pleat.
An actual box, it's a little box pleat,
A little box pleat, that's it. And all you have to do...
Oh, I see. You've stitched up... You've top-stitched it.
Yeah. And you just stitch down there.
Yeah.
And just do a double knot so it doesn't come undone. And that's where you're going to sew the button.
Right, I get it. I wondered why the button was there. I see now, yeah.
So that's to make it stand out.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's that. Right. So the first thing we're going to do...
OK.
Like I say.
Can we just... I know you're going to do the sleeve in a second.
Yeah.
Construction-wise, to this point, just talk me through it. So, you've cut out your two fronts, your back, and your front and your back of your skirt.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's cut on the cross, the skirt.
Oh,
and that's
is
why
it?
You get the cut.
So that's important.
Salvage to salvage.
Yes. So when we come to do the fabrics again, because that means the rows of the daisies... won't go straight across the dress. They'll be going because you can't see on that one, can you? That's on the bias, right?
So, but yeah, it is actually cut on.
Cut on the bias, right? So you've got all your pieces. What do you sew together first? What did you sew together?
The first thing you do is the actual top part,
right?
And you do the skirt at the last,
right?
So you start off with the top part,
and
then you put the sleeve in,
right?
And then you do the skirt.
Oh, okay.
But again,
I see. So when you're actually putting the sleeves in on yours at home, you won't have the skirt attached, is that what you're saying?
No.
So it'll be easier to manipulate on your machine.
Afterwards.
Whereas you've put the skirt on just today because you're not actually attaching the skirt to the show. Got it. Just so we know how we've got to where we are.
So that's how we are, as to where we are. So, and then the zip goes on in the actual left side.
Oh, yeah, because you're putting the zip up the side, aren't you? Yeah.
So,
are you going to do that on the show today, then?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And what you do as well, you gather the top bit as well. So the top.
Oh, the shoulder.
The shoulder's gathered as well.
Oh, to give it the fullness over the bust, isn't it?
And then you have to actually do the fold line.
So it hasn't got a facing on it.
No.
It's the two wrap overs have got a deep fold over.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then what you do, you gather the top bit.
Yeah.
And then you have to do the fold line after you've gathered it there.
Right.
And fold it back.
So are there no gathers in the fold then? Is the fold completely flat?
It's completely flat.
So you gather up between the two marks that it says.
Yes.
Gather it up, fold that bit back. So it's a sort of facing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's no gathers in the facing, so it's nice and flat. So that means, it's going to do it on yours, we haven't got one on. It means it's going to sit nicely where it sits, and then the gathers are all on the top cover, not the bottom.
And what I actually did, I actually zigzagged the fold line over at the top. I gave it a nice finish.
Right.
In the back. Yeah. To me, it's always about the inside as well, having the finish. It's got to be.
Is that why you're wearing that frock inside down?
No, I got up too early this morning to put it on.
She was here an hour early this morning.
I was.
Lucy in Dorset. Morning, John and Janice. Great news saying Courtship's going to be on Sky. My mum will be able to watch. Yay! Hope you feel better soon, Janice. Love, Lucy.
That's lovely. Thank you, Lucy.
Oh, and another message. Oh, for Janice. Here we go. Sean.
No.
Oh, Janice, I hope you get well soon, lovely. No taking the mickey out of her today, John. Love you, but as if. As if, Sean.
I will do my hairstyle different now next time, because that's what people like about me as well, is my hair. So I will do.
Not just your hair. We love you as well.
I'm going to get the tiger done, but I could.
Have you not used the ones I bought you for Christmas yet?
No, but they're going to be when I'm blonde again, aren't they?
Oh, for summer.
So,
save those for
summer. That's it.
Right. Okay. Sleeve.
Right, now, also, what I always do is, if you haven't got an overlocker, which I have at home,
But?
I always zigzag my seams. So
Right.
I always do the 5/8 on the seam, but then I always fold them over back.
Okay.
And I do a zigzag to get the finish.
Right, okay. Some people just zigzag the edge like an overlocker,
Yeah.
but you've turned the edge
turned
in.
in.
Can you see that? Turn the edge in there, and then zigzagged it to itself.
Yes.
So it's actually stitched down. So when you actually see it pressed open, you've got
That
a
finish.
folded edge there. So you've got all the raw edges are underneath, but the raw edges are zigzagged to the seam allowance, so it just sits really beautifully.
It sits nice.
And also, something like this you're going to throw in the washing machine, and so you want to save it as much. What you could also do, if you wanted to, you could do a straight top stitch line through that to the actual, do you know what I mean? So that you've got a top stitch line running along your seam edge there, then it's totally and utterly in, isn't it?
That was the other thing they did.
Yeah.
And I've left it to see.
Yeah.
They call it double stitching on the pattern. What it tells you to do on the pattern is do a stitching 9 normal.
So that's your normal
5/8,
5/8 seam allowance, yeah?
and then a zigzag. So
Inside.
I did the both.
Oh, okay. I don't
and
like
then
that
you trim,
one.
No, you trim to it. I prefer that.
Yes, I do as well.
If you haven't got an overlocker.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that, because that can be fiddly,
Yeah.
you can do that.
So
and
they're
then you
saying
trim to it.
zigzag just inside the seam allowance and then cut it right back to that
to it.
zigzag?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay. So what we're going to do...
Not that I'm taking the mickey out of McCall's or anything, but I wouldn't do that.
No.
Everyone's got their different techniques, haven't they?
They have, haven't they?
And you more than most, Janis.
Yes. So the first thing we're going to do is inset the sleeve.
Right.
So
I'm going to keep that one out because that's got
Right
bust
sides
sizes
together.
on it there, so I'll put that there. Right, okay.
So, first thing you do, I always start, because this sleeve at the top is gathered, and I've already done my gathering stitches, if you look there.
Does it tell you where to gather to and from on the pattern?
Well, you always gather where you have your notches.
Oh, okay, from the
On
notches.
the sleeve.
Right, okay.
You just gather around the top of the notches. So you do your 2 gathering stitches.
And they're within the seam allowance, are they?
And they're within the seam allowance, yeah. Yeah, I should
I
have
feel
explained
guilty
that.
asking you a question because I think you should not talk, but you can't demonstrate and not talk.
I know,
can you?
this is the trouble with my throat, isn't it? It's not good. So what we do then, always start with the middle seam. Can't tell you how many actual sleeves I've put in now. It's been a lot over the years.
I can imagine. Especially if you have to put 2 into each outfit.
I know. It's a bit awkward with this pattern to find the actual seam.
Right.
So I always pin so that you get your seam
Right.
smack on to start with. There we go. And then you start by joining your notches.
Right. So you keep it flat, obviously, under
Flat
the bit there.
up to here.
Yeah.
Up to your actual notches there. Keep it flat. And I always just start by doing the one side, and then I'll go on to the second side
Okay.
before I gather. So again, it's easier sometimes just to fold your fingers over.
I know, just watch you don't stab yourself when you do that.
I know,
though.
times I've done that as well.
Thanks, Janis.
So, there we go.
Right.
So then we do the other side, up to the notch again. And again, your notches, you'll have done all them.
Yeah, from the pattern. So it's important,
pattern.
if there's a notch on a pattern, it's there for a reason.
That's it. Yeah. Then what I always do, I always try and join the middle notch there.
Yeah,
Because
on your sleeve
on
head.
the sleeve, you've got a middle notch,
Yeah.
which is normally joined to the top of the dress.
To the shoulder
To
seam.
the shoulder seam
Yeah.
on the top of the dress. Yeah. So you open that out, if I can, and do.
Oh, now the fabric that Janet's using, the white heritage pattern on the navy background, is the most popular of the fabrics so far today. But remember, that is the narrower one. So if you're like size 24, you do need the 3 meters of that. If you want to know about other sizes and meterage, just let me know.
So what I'll do is I'm just going to pin that in.
Yeah.
Just up to the gathering so we can gather it
Of
now.
course, yeah.
So, and now we're going to pull the gathering. Now, when you're doing your gather stitches, don't forget...
Hang on, Hannah doesn't understand what you've done there. So what you've done is you've got your notch at the top of the sleeve head that you match with your shoulder seam, but don't pin over the gathering stitches. Just pin where it's on, because you still need to gather that sleeve head evenly across the top. And
don't forget with your gathering stitches as well, you're not off the one end.
Say that again.
With your gathering stitches, you're not off the
one end.
Oh, you're
not off from one end, do you?
And keep the other side open.
Oh, do you? No, I keep both ends open.
Oh, do
and
you?
I gather from there to the centre and from there to the centre.
Oh, I've always done it. Yeah. I've always done it this way.
Well, you're old school, you see. You were doing it a long time before me. I'm a bit more modern than you. Because you're used to doing the Edwardian leg of mutton sleeve. That's what it was in your childhood, wasn't it? I've lost her. Linda's messaging, oh, Janis, bless you, we love you. Whatever colour your hair is. Thank you for your inspirational tutorials. Get well soon. That's Linda in Oxfordshire.
It's going round. No, they're so on about it on television yesterday with the golds. How many people have got it
I've had the flu jab, I'm all right.
It's terrible.
Is that the Australian one you've got there?
I don't know. Probably the Japanese. Could be the Japanese one.
Apparently I got very weird after I had my flu jab. Not as weird as you got.
Really?
Yeah, Hannah went bloated, all red and splotchy.
Really? Oh, gosh. It's not good, is it? Right then, so I'm just going to feed it in.
Yeah.
And pin it.
Are you which side are you pinning? The bodice side or the sleeve side? Does it matter?
Bodice.
You're on the bodice side.
On the bodice at the moment.
At the moment, but you might change your mind.
Yeah. You know what I'm like.
Yeah, only too well, Janis.
And that's... Okay. And that's your lot done. So it's gone in easy peasy.
Yeah.
People always worry about sleeves, and I've always said
sleeve. We didn't learn how to do zips at college because I did period cutting, you know,
yes.
kind of, and didn't really use zips. We always made button flies. So when I got into the real world, let's start putting zips in. Terrified me, but also sleeves. There's always something, isn't there, that's your bugbear, isn't there? And sleeves was mine.
Zips me. You should probably see today. No, I'm okay with zips now. Okay. So, and when I start machining, I always start machining as well from the seam, so that we have a nice finish.
Oh, okay. So you start at the actual underarm seam.
Yeah, the underarm seam. Yeah. So I always start on there. So if we do 5/8 seam, now this pattern also has 5/8 seams.
5/8 of an inch seams. Yeah.
A lot of the dressmaking does, and that's when I get a bit awkward with bags.
Because bags is smaller.
It's smaller. And
you're doing bags in the next hour, Janis. Don't get confused.
So I always get confused with the seams. Now these pins are a bit bigger, so I'm taking them out as I go along.
But if you were using fine dressmaking ones, you'd leave them in, would you?
Yeah. I've just gone over that one saying that.
Well, you're not well. We'll let you off. What are you doing? Oh, you're just feeding it through with your... Janis and her little... seam ripper that uses for everything.
Well, it's just a good tool. It gets into bits that you don't get into otherwise. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hang on, that's it. Pop that down, that's it. Yeah, these pins are a bit...
Yeah, these are big quilter pins that we can give them.
That's all right. That's all.
Hannah's very light-footed today, isn't she?
Now, with the actual seam on here, I would do that double stitch seam that they recommend on the pattern.
Okay, so once you've gone round your armhole and you checked your sleeves in all right, you'd then zigzag it and trim back, would you?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
Again, I've got an overlocker, so I always use my overlocker. So...
Oh, and thank you. People are getting this flu, John, who've had the flu jab. I think I'll hibernate and just watch Zone Quarter. Well, Anna, I can't do that. I've got to come in. I'm not going to get it. I won't get it. Positive thinking, positive thought. No, apparently it's Australian, isn't it?
It's that Australian, which is a nasty one, isn't it? So...
Can't be in. I've got too much planned.
You what, sorry? I know.
Too much plans?
This is the trouble. It's not with me with work. It's just not good. So, woo.
You could do accounts from your bed.
I know. You can. You can.
Can't do sewing
True.
from your bed.
It's true.
Oh yes,
Right.
imagine if we did an outside broadcast from Janice's bed, making a dress for Janice. We'd be like, Erica, more come and why sorry. Well, who did you say there was a message from? Sorry. No, I've still got Anne's here.
Now, what I'm doing,
Galili
John...
says, Janice, what an absolute star you are.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now, what I'm doing
Yeah,
is
what are you doing?
I'm zigzagging now
Okay.
round the actual sleeve.
It's quite a big zigzag then, isn't
This
it?
is what I'm doing, yeah.
Glynis loves watching us two together.
Now, we make a good tea.
Oh, yes, of course, Sandra. In a minute,
Yeah.
will you be able... Oh, we'll need to get the needle and... Have you got a needle and thread?
Yeah.
Sandra's asked to show how you do a Janice Tailor tack.
Oh, a Tailor
The
tack.
tails always fall out and she can't figure out what she's doing wrong.
Oh, right.
Is that all right?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, we'll do that before. What we'll do is we'll finish the sleeve, Sandra, we'll do it. I'll go over and do the fabrics. We'll come back, we'll do a tailor tack, and then we'll do the zip. Is that all right with you,
Yeah.
Janice? Oh, here we go.
Lovely.
Scissors are out.
So, scissors are out. Stay out my way, John.
Oh, now, the larger size of the pattern, which is the 16 to 24, please check out your baskets. They're flying out. Oh, over half of them have gone already.
No,
Right.
just be careful when you're cutting round that you don't cut through.
Your finger.
Yeah. Or into the sleeve. Just always make sure you turn it and then
Yes.
cut. Because the worst thing you want to do is cut into the fabric by accident when you've paid so much money for it.
You won't cut into your hand, Hannah.
No, you're fine. I look awkward because I'm left-handed. So probably Hannah, do you know what I mean? So then just take your little notches out and then that's your sleeving.
I'll tidy up for you.
The cleaners won't like you, John.
She's not until Monday now.
Oh, isn't she?
No, Chris will have to do it in the morning.
That'll upset him.
Yeah.
Right. So that's your other sleeving. So if you look,
Fabulous.
see the sleeve
So you've
and
got
the
your little
pleats.
box pleat there that we said about, inverted box pleat there. Oh, let's just turn it around. There you go. Inverted box pleat there. So it's been top stitched, or not top stitched, but seamed along there. So to create the pleat, and then it's just gathered in at the top there.
And then on this one, if you look on this one, John, the button.
Oh yes, I've got buttons. I've got
You've
buttons.
got the button, and the button is sewn on.
No, I haven't got buttons.
That's a lovely button, that one.
I haven't got any
Oh, where they gone?
buttons.
That's what you get with the... They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah,
Them
that's yours.
ones.
I had 4 or 5 different varieties of buttons to show you.
So
I'll
if I
have
just
to do them
show you
later.
the
I'll do them
dress.
later. Right. While you prep
I've got
for... Oh, you're going to say something else? Prep for a tailor's tack.
Yeah.
I'll go and do fabrics, if that's all
Okay.
right. I'll do buttons in a minute. We'll do
And I'll
fabrics
change the
first.
zip
I'll
of
take the
foot
patterns
as well.
with me.
That's it.
Stop muttering, Janice.
I will.
Okay, fabrics. All of these are larger width apart from one. All of these are larger width apart from the one that Janice is using there. So we've got cotton sateen leaf on blue background. That's the one that the dress behind Janice is made of. There it is. Let me just show you the width as well while you're... And for the largest size, you'd need 2 meters of this. Well, that's what it says. Well, yeah, because what you do... Oh, yes, actually, yeah. So what I'll do is, on this, it doesn't matter, on Janice's one, because the skirt is cut on the bias. So when you look at the skirt pattern, this is what it will look like. There you go, so it's going to be on the bias, but I'll show you on the stripes because it'll be more prevalent on the stripes in a second. But your skirt is cut on the bias, right? The reason I think you'll be fine with it being wider and 2 meters is, let me just explain. You'll cut your skirt panel like this, so your length will be there and the fullness of the skirt will go round from the corner there, so you'll be fine widthwise. Right, okay, so that's the leaf on blue. Got leaf on white now. This is the leaf on white. I don't need to open that one out for you. Really. There we go. That's leaf on white. I like that one, the one on leaf on white. It's nice, gives it more depth, doesn't it? That's $6.49 for half a metre. Then we've got the models and flowers on pink. Now again, remember the skirt is cut on the bias, so even though your bodice will have the pattern, oh actually what will happen is it'll be on a slight, oh no, it'll still be on the straight on the bodice and the back, but then on the skirt, remember, when you cut it, it will be like that, so your pattern will go on the slant. It's not, you can't really sit on this, you'll see it more on the stripe, so when we get to the stripe I'll explain it more. Right, and then we've got models and floral on blue. Lovely colours. $6.49. Cotton sateen, models and florals on blue background. $6.49 for half a metre, remember? Okay, now, I've also got knots. If you don't want the sateen, then I've got cotton. This is the which one? Oh, the white floral one sold out. Yes, I threw that from earlier, so I can put that over there. Right. Now, this is the aqua flowers on rose. The reason I've come around the front, is when you do your bodice, right? When you do your bodice, so your bodice will go like this. So this will be straight. On your bodice, the flowers will be straight, right? But when you cut your skirt, right? On your skirt, you see, it will go, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I'm just explaining to you, because sometimes when you see a fabric like that, if you were to make a sheath dress out of that, right, it would look like that. It would look like that all the way around, not the most flattering, you see. Whereas if you cut the skirt like that, so it will be straight, if you were to pull the skirt out like that, it will be straight that way and straight that way, but because it's cut on the bias, you've got the bias folds going down like that, so it will be on the slant. So at the side seam, you'll get a, oh, you can't see on that one, you get a chevron at the side seams there. Yeah, you still need the same amount of fabric, because that's the wider fabric, isn't it, that one? The thing is, I'm just going to double check this, sorry. Sorry, Janis, I'm just coming. I want to take measure.
If you look at that, that's got that pattern you want to
Oh,
base.
yes, I'll show that one when I go over. Yeah, I'll do that one in a second when I do the black one. Right, so the sateen, oh no, this is 150 as well. This is 150. It just feels narrow. So yes, you only need 2 meters of that for your largest, because you're not pattern matching. It's not like your pattern matching, which is where you do normally need to add more. Then we've got that same pattern there, the golden flowers. This one's more popular than the aqua flowers at the moment. It's only $3.99 for half a metre. And the width, if you take the width into consideration, it's a 60-inch width. Oh, you are getting that, yeah. Right, now, what Janis wanted me to show you was on this dress. So as you can see, the bodice, even though you've cut it on the straight of grain going here, it still does have a slight slant to it because of the shape of the pattern, right? So that's very flattering. But then, when you look at the skirt, you see, now the pattern is on the bias. The pattern there is on the bias. You can see that instead of these facing down, they're facing sideways like that. So it just gives it that, having a skirt on the bias just gives it that lovely, lovely floaty feeling, doesn't it? Lovely, comfortable to wear as well. So there's the fabric. I'll just leave the fabric there for you to have a look at, because I'm going to take the dress back to Janis, so she'll be ready. There you go. Gorgeous. That is the most popular of all the fabrics in this hour so far.
Nice.
So $3.99 for half a metre. Dark navy. Now, this one's not as wide, right? So this is a normal dressmaking width, so you would need the 3 meters of this if you're going to buy this for the largest size. For the largest size, you'd need 3 meters, 6 units. So what's that? £24. Brilliant. Right, okay. And then the pattern while I'm here, the pattern. Now, You do have to be careful of the larger size pattern because more than half of those have gone. Okay, so we'll do it both at the same time. All you need to check, when the graphics come in, I'll show you. Right, so the 16 to 24 is this item code number here. And then the other one will appear here. They'll have different item codes, you see. That one there is the 8 to 16. Okay, now, Janice and I both think that it comes up quite snug. So if you're normally a 14, just check the measurements because you might need to make yourself a 16, that's all. So if you are 16, I would buy the larger one just in case you have to, because obviously one goes from 8 to 16, the other one goes from 16 to 24. So if you do need to go larger, I would get this one. Just to be on the side. I'm only telling you to be on the safe side. Well, the thing is, right, nobody size 12 is the same. If you go to Marks and Spencer's, you go to Monsoon, you go to Wallace, right, a size 12 in all the shops would all be completely different. And also from season to season. So if you buy a size 12 in Wallace now, it might not be the same size 12 next season because they use different designers and different pattern cutters. Right, are you going to show a Tailor tack first?
Yes.
For Sandra?
So that's what I'm going to do.
Right, okay. Very quickly, and then we'll do the zip.
So Tailor's tack, cotton. I'm doing it on the actual bodice front.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got your notch in the one side of the notch, up through the other side of the notch, pull. Then you go back in, and you just go over exactly what you've done. Leave a big loop.
So you haven't pulled it tight then?
No.
Right.
Cut it in the middle.
Cut with a flourish, that was, Janice.
So I thought what I'd do again is just show a bit when I've done, I'll do more than one.
Right.
Won't be long. So just quickly do this.
Petra says, hello, John and Janice. I wish Stone Quarter was a village that I could come and live in. Oh, you wouldn't want to live here, Petra.
So you go in, up, down. If you do, this is like if you're doing a lot one go. So you're leaving loops all the time.
Oh, okay. So you're doing more than one.
I'm doing more than one here.
Yeah. Okay.
So that leave massive loops.
Yeah.
Cut.
Teresa says, John and Janice, I wish you were both my next door neighbours. What a happy life it would be. You don't live next to her. Disco music at 2 o'clock in the morning. Men coming and going from her front door.
I wish.
Martin should mean it.
And then,
right, okay, so Sandra, look, you have
so
to
that's your Tailor's tacks there.
Yeah.
So then what you do, pull them open.
Yeah.
Cut in between.
Right.
So that you've got them both sides of the fabric.
Yeah.
So pull again, pull again, pull
again.
Oh,
that's if you're doing your line, yeah.
Cut between the loops, and then you have them tacks both sides.
So it's on that side where you did the loop at the bottom, yeah.
Always like that on that side, isn't it?
And then on the other side.
And then on the other side.
Your line is there, but where the tacks have come through the fabric.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's your Tailor's tacks.
I hope that was good for you, Sandra.
And that's your zip now. So that's
right. Put a zip in.
Okay. So
I'm not shouting at her. I'm not shouting at her. She's not well.
So the first thing you do, now I'm going to do this as though it's on the pattern. So what the pattern says to do.
Oh, right, okay. So there are lots of different ways to put a zip in, but this is the way that the pattern tells you how to put a zip in this dress.
Yes, and that's it there, look.
Okay, this has got thorough instructions in the instructions within the parcel, yeah.
So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that the actual side, you've got a seam, which is showing the top to the bottom, and we're going to make sure that they actually are exactly right, matching up.
Right.
And that's the first thing I'm going to do there, is just stick a pin in, so that when I'm doing my tacking down, we know that's
it's in the right place, it hasn't moved.
So that what you do, the first thing they do on here.
How long's the zip we're putting in? Is it 12 inches, yeah.
So the first thing they do is they do a stitch from the one side to the other.
Oh, to join the seams?
To join the seam, but then you're going to undo it afterwards.
Okay, so you do it in a big stitch?
Yes.
But not gathering?
No. You just do it in a running stitch.
On the machine?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just going to do it by hand.
Oh, yeah.
I always do everything like that by hands.
But you could do it with the machine if you wanted to.
You could do, couldn't you?
Jo Carter would do it on a machine.
Would she?
Yeah, 'cause she doesn't hand stitch anything.
Oh. No, I do.
Oh, you had that then as well.
I know.
Sandra says, thank you so much for taking the time to show me the tailor's tax. I know now where I went wrong.
That's good.
Jo, if wish we knew where we'd go wrong. Go with Janis, we'd be in, you know. Right, okay.
So the first thing you do is just a quick running stitch all the way down.
So along the sewing line, the 5/8 seam.
The 5/8 seam.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not explaining myself enough, am I?
You're not
so
well.
Explaining myself
No, you
enough.
are, Janis. You're doing well.
So, yeah. So I'm just going down the 5/8 seam.
Yeah.
And again, like John said, I suppose I've always done it this way.
Yeah, but you could do it with a big
you
machine
could do it
needle,
with
a machine stitch if you wanted to.
If you wanted to. Might be quicker that way as well, but I've always done it like this. And that's it, done.
Okay.
Won't take long.
No. So is that gap that's in there, is that a 12-inch gap then in the
Yes.
dress as well? Right, okay.
Fingers crossed.
Because you are sewing a straight zip onto a curved seam, aren't you?
I know. So again, what you do
now
then is you sew the top of the zip. What you do...
No, we're not on the machine yet, we're still doing hand stitching.
Still hand stitching, but what you do on the actual zip...
Right.
I'm doing that bit there. Look,
oh, okay, so you're actually stitching the top, two tops of the bit zip
together. So that's what I'm doing now.
So, because you know how with a zip, when you get a zip, the top bit here splays, right? What we're doing is we're just stitching that together so it doesn't move while we're tacking it into the... That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got the zips very quickly. I've got the white 12-inch zip. I've also got one in navy blue and I've got one in black. But you stitch that, Janis, while I'm talking.
Yeah. So that's that.
There it is, $1.99, 30 centimetres, 12 inches. So I've got it in white. I've got it in black. Not very interesting to look at, no. That's a zip. Oh, there's a label at that end. I'll do the label end. Oh, now yesterday, we had a zip yesterday, right? And it was a different make, and little Paul went, oh, it's not YKK.
Oh, how funny.
I don't know. Out of everything. He knows nothing, right, about sewing, but, oh, it's not YKK. I said, that's Millward's. It's a brilliant make. This is YKK in the navy blue. Yeah, you should have seen it yesterday, Janis. He had like red boffer boots. You know the boffer boots that the skinheads wear? He had a pair of those on yesterday in bright red. He said, I'm just breaking them in.
Oh, how funny.
And because he's only that tall, he's smaller than you, isn't he? And then he's got these great big boffer boots on at the end. Right, so you've...
So then, we've done that. So then what we're going to do...
Right.
...is open this out, and then we're going to put the zip exactly in the middle. So the middle of the zip...
the middle of the teeth?
Yeah, the middle of the teeth is lined up with the middle...
With the bit you've just stitched?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So...
Make sure that you put the zip the right way round, because the way you're doing it, you'd have that, that's it.
I don't do it like this normally. That's why I normally do it the other way.
I'm just blatant with you. Otherwise, I kind of go, oh, would it not be better if the zip was facing the Janis?
It would be right doing that, guys. The right way round. Okay.
And you're pinning it right the way through the dress and the seam allowance and everything, not just to the seam allowance?
No, just on everything.
Right, okay.
See, the way I usually do zips, I do half the one side and then half the other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always done it that way. Whereas on the pattern, I thought I'd better do it the way the pattern
if you don't mind.
does it.
You obviously can put the zip in. You can put the zip in however you want.
However
Janis
you want.
is showing you the way that the pattern, the people at McCall's have suggested doing it. The pattern is very, very popular, I have to say.
It's a nice pattern. It is a lovely pattern.
Yeah.
It's a nice dress. And because it is cut on the cross, it'll hang beautifully.
Yeah, of course it will, yeah.
Because they always do. And you always pay more for the dress that's cut on the cross.
That's because you normally have to use more fabric and it's more difficult to sew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got, how long with Janis? 5 minutes with Janice.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's all, Janice.
Oh, gosh. So again, I'm not going to rush.
No, don't rush, Janice.
So...
Just take it off your wages. Every minute you go over, we'll take it off your wages.
And what I would do as well is tack it in.
Yes.
Especially a zip. I wouldn't go straight to the machine.
We're not going to tack it in, though. We're just going to go straight for it this time.
Oh, are we?
Well, I don't think you've got time to tack it.
No, I know. We haven't, have we?
Well, we don't have to sew it. We can just show how we sew it, Janice. I won't make you...
No, I'll do it.
Oh, will you?
I'll do it.
Because we know you can do it because you've done one over there already.
I know. I've always...
What, did you get Amy to do that again last night? No. Amy's not well either. You know, little Amy that used to work here, she's Janice's daughter. She's not well either, is she?
No, she's worse than me.
Right. Right, okay, now you've changed the foot.
Yes, to the zipper foot.
Yeah, did you have to move your needle?
No, I haven't. Then
right,
again.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No, because on some machines, when you put a zipper foot on, you have to move your needle into the space, don't you, that you need it to go into?
No, I haven't got to with this. So I just want it feeding properly, the cotton.
Oh.
That's it. So, let's go for it.
So from the inside...
Then again, no, it does say do it from the outside on there.
Sorry, I wasn't even questioning that.
No, well, to be honest, it does say.
But you've got your pins on the inside.
I've got the pins on. You see, normally you tack it.
Yes, and
but
then
I'm doing it from the inside.
Okay, so in a real world, after you put your pins in, like Janice is here, then tack it by hand into the dress. Turn the dress the other way out.
Yeah.
Right? And then stitch it from the correct side.
Yeah.
Lucy, when she does these things, she uses a glue stick, but she doesn't do dressmaking, and that she would only do that on a straight seam. This is a curved seam, so you could try doing. You can obviously try using it, but I think because your zip is your zip is straight and your seam is curved, it's better to tack it into place. My personal opinion, and yours, I would imagine as well. Wouldn't you? Yeah.
I'm gonna send. I'm just trying to think the best way of doing this.
What's the matter?
It's okay, this zipper foot. Just trying to get it so that it should really be the other side. But we'll just do it this side and just...
Now you started muttering, Janice. You told me to... You got it a zigzag, that's why.
That's it. Right, okay. We're on a roll. Oh, we were. No, it's not so.
Oh, and my love. And what does she want to know? Okay, if you go to the website, if you've got, you've emailed in, you must have it, yeah. Go to the pattern on the web, and you'll be able to see all like this and all of this information. If you zoom in on the picture, the back of the pattern is on the web. If you go to the description of the pattern, you'll be able to see all that you need to know. I'm just going to look for that ruched one. Oh, no, I see. So if you're making B, are you all right there, Janice?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, if you're making B, it's exactly the same. It's 2 meters if the fabric's really wide for the largest size, and just under 3 meters for the narrower fabric. You got it sussed, Janice?
I think so. It's just weird, this machine.
What's the matter? What are you muttering about?
This machine is sewing in the middle. You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking quiet because of my throat. Hey. Never seen that one before.
I don't know how she's doing that. You've done. I'm going to watch very quickly. Oh, how weird!
Don't know how that sounds.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's the zipper foot. What it is, I've never seen a zipper foot like this. Right, so I'll just explain to you. If you're an experienced sewer, you know when you have your zipper foot like this, it's a flat piece of metal, and then either side you've got a loop where your needle's going to go down. You move your needle either to the left or right. She's got a hole right in the middle of it. She's just sewing straight down the middle. It's working. It's working. So I'm not going to stop her. We've only got about 20 seconds left.
It's nearly in. Hang on.
Come on, Janice. I tell you what, shall I go and do fabrics?
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to see the finished thing. Right, very quickly then. No swearing, Janice.
No, I won't.
Very quickly, round up of the fabrics in this hour. Most popular in sateens. Leaves with the white background. All of these, if you look on the website, they're all just underneath there. Cotton sateen leaves fabric on white background. £6.49 for half a metre. If you want more than a metre and a half, you do need to ring the call centre. 0800 112 44 33. And then, the most popular on this side is the one that Janis is using, the heritage one. By a long, 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 long way. Check out your baskets. £3.99 for half a metre. Right now, both size patterns, both the small and the large, both very, very popular. Got 30 seconds for Janis to do a reveal. Doing what, sorry, Hannah? Yeah, the pattern and the graphics coming in. Right, okay, so then what you do, you've stitched all round the zip.
Yeah.
You now take the tacking stitch out. You're all right, you're pulling a funny face.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to find the loop, that's it. There we go, look.
Yeah.
That was really weird, that. That was really weird.
Yeah. So now what Janis is doing, you know where she tacked the seam together in the first place. She's now taking the tacking stitches out using her favourite implement, the quick unpick.
Yeah. And then we're going to undo the zip.
Are you?
I am.
You sure?
Yeah.
This is it now, live on television, live from Birmingham.
How not to put a zip in.
Well, that's worked. There you go. Perfect, Janis. There you go. You got that?
So
there you go. Oh, hang on. Don't move it.
There we go. So
there you
that's
go.
Your zip.
Oops. Janis, you're a marvel. Right. Check out your baskets. Just have to get rid of the... I don't want to catch anything from her. Now you're back in an hour, aren't you? Doing a big tote bag.
Doing the back.
Yeah. I'll see you in 3 minutes because, brand new fabrics, Premier fabrics. Get yourself a cup of tea and I'll see you in 3.
Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
Fly up, up and away with Lucy Brennan on Tuesday as she sets off to the sky with this hot air balloon lap quilt. On Tuesday the 16th of January, Lucy will be sharing this delightful pattern designed by Sarah Ashford as first seen in issue 56 of Love Patchwork and Quilting. This perfectly pretty quilt brings the magic of flight to anyone who sees it. Bob away in the grey basket, flying high with the help of brilliant balloons created using simple solids of pastel pinks and vivid yellows, blues and greens, a real spectrum of colour on a crisp white background. So join us on Tuesday the 16th of January at 8 AM to see this simple and stylish hot air balloon design come to life. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
The Sewing Quarter website is simple and easy to use. You can view a live broadcast of the show on our homepage. Get instant access to our online shop, which has a wide range of wonderful products for you to choose from. You can also enjoy a selection of projects and guides which we have on offer to help you enhance your skills and gain valuable tips. Watch the live shows and you can buy the product which is currently being shown on air. You can even message the studio to ask our presenters or team any questions you might have. Below, you'll find all the products from today's show for you to look at and purchase. On the right of the screen, next to today's products, you will find our simple program guide listing all upcoming shows. So, join us today at sewingquarter.com. Simply Sewing is a magazine for dressmakers and home sewists who are passionate about fabrics and love to sew with stylish patterns. Each issue is packed with technical know-how, templates and easy-to-follow instructions to sew yourself quick wardrobe updates, accessories, plushy toys, gifts, bags and more. Plus, each issue comes with a free dress pattern from our expanding trend-led collection. We're proudly flying the flag for contemporary sewing with stylish patterns and beautiful photography to inspire sewists across the globe at every level. We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 PM on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 PM.
I've already spoiled the surprise. I've already spoiled the surprise if you've been watching. If you haven't been watching, I'm not telling you. I will tell you. From Monday at 8 o'clock, you can still watch us here on Freeview. Can I just, I'm echoing again really badly. We're still on Freeview at Monday morning from 8 o'clock. We're still on the YouTube from 8 o'clock. We're still on the web from 8 o'clock. But from Monday, we will also be on Sky at 678. Channel 678 from Monday at 8 o'clock. It's the same hours, it's the same 4 hours, but we are going on Sky as well from Monday. Very, very good news. I will still be doing the Facebook Live tomorrow, but it's literally just telling you that. So, but a lot of people who don't have us on Freeview won't know until tomorrow when they see that on the Facebook Live, you see. So, because we've got lots and lots and lots of people follow us on Facebook and then watch later on YouTube and things like that. So, fantastic news, really. And then, obviously, a lot of you saying, oh, you're going to be doing more hours. Yes, eventually, we will be doing more hours. Eventually, we will. I mean, they want to go to 12 hours a day, which would be fantastic, wouldn't they? But at the moment, what do they say about being small, but we may be small, but we're perfectly formed? Because what we want to do is we don't, you know, well, I can't say that, but some channels try and do 12 hours immediately and they're not ready. Do you know what I mean? We want to make sure that everything is in place before we go up to 12 hours. So for Monday, Sky, 6, 7, 8. Right, brand spanking new fabrics. I think I've got about 15, oh, excuse me, trying to eat some apple in the break. Got about 15 different fabrics here. Two designer. Well, they're all designer, but the middle section are kind of collaborative designer. I've got Amy Butler. Brand new collection. Now, I'll tell you before I've even got it out, right? Whenever we get a new collection, we think, oh, we'll just have a look when it came out. We'll just have a look who else has got it, right? Brand spanking new this month, right? Brand new this month. I don't mean to us. I mean brand spanking new this month. We tried all of the places we would normally go to try and buy it in the United Kingdom. Couldn't see it. Now, maybe we weren't looking properly, so I can't guarantee. Maybe your shop has got it. Maybe Little Jane Alcock shop has got it. Maybe, I don't think so. But the only place we could find it on the web was in America. We couldn't find it here at all. I'm sure if we've got it, somebody must have got it as well. But, you know what I mean? And what did you say? Oh, yeah, and Hannah, not looking at the fabric, she goes, John, look at this shipping cost for this one. Look how much you have to pay to get this one. Like, yes, Hannah, look at the fabric. It's gorgeous. So that's Amy Butler, which I'm going to show you first. Then I've got this lovely elephanty fabric, really, really beautiful. And then, well, I'll save the rest till the end because I'll show you the last bit at the end because it's a brand new design to us from Free Spirit. They both work with Free Spirit. So you know Free Spirit only work, well, Kaffe, they only work with with the top Tilda coming in on February the 7th. Heather Bailey, she's with Free Spirit. Tim Holtz, he's with Free Spirit. Oh, this other one. Denise Schmidt, that's the one I was thinking of. Right, they're all with Free Spirit. So they all work. Hannah being sarcastic to me. Wait till she works in real telly. See how she copes then. You try speaking to Philip Schofield like that. Anyway, let's start. Now, the reason there's nothing out on the table is because they're all brand new. They're all brand new, so I'm going to reveal them one at a time. Now, I know what happens in these hours is you all wait to see everything. So what I'll do is I'll go quite quickly to start with. We can look at them, discuss colour, but be quick, because I know you then start checking out your baskets. Because even though we have good quantity of all these fabrics, sometimes we can sell out of a brand new fabric within minutes of it being out there. So I'm going to show you all of the Amy Butlers to start with. Well, let's just go from there. I'm really sorry I'm having issues. Have you got your speaker on upstairs? Oh, okay. Right, let's start. I love this one. This is brand spanking new. The collection is called Night Music, right? And what's lovely about it is if you think of being in India in a hot, balmy evening, think of the music, think of the pottery, think of the colours, think of the houses, think of the people, think of all that gorgeous, think of the stories, the folklore. You're thinking of this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous collection. Gorgeous ideas behind the collection, the inspiration for the collection, right? Look. Isn't that... Now, this one comes in 2 colourways. This is now Dew Temple Tiles, this one's called, from the Night Music range. So as in, you know, the morning dew on the grass, the morning dew on the tiles of the sides of the houses. £7.49 for half a metre. It's designer fabric, it's gorgeous cotton. It's a lightweight cotton. Look at the colours, look at the intricacy. Everything you expect from Amy Butler, the way she's inspired by the flowers, inspired by the colours, inspired by the people, inspired by the tradition, inspired by the folklore. This is like, I just think it's beautiful. I just think it's beautiful. Hannah's just adding now. Right, okay. £7.49 for half a metre. No, Hannah's trying to explain something to me and I'm not quite understanding. She's saying, when you see an Amy Butler fabric like this, right, look gorgeous if you're going to make a dress out of it, a blouse out of it, but then if you cut it up and put it in a quilt, it then tells a different story, doesn't it? Because you can create different shapes. Because obviously, that would make the most exquisite blouse. That is like the essence of Gucci, the essence of Prada blouse. And it's a lovely blouse weight fabric, I'd say, right? But then, as Hannah says, I'm not obviously going to chop it up, but if you started chopping that up into different shapes, how the shapes and the colours you're going to create from just cutting that fabric up and mixing it with either other Amy Butler fabrics or with solid colours, it's going to look amazing, isn't it? Okay, I'll stop now. Ochre's in there. Oh, no, what is it, ochre or is it more sherbet? It's gorgeous. Anyway, so what colour was that, sorry? Oh, that's the colour, is it? That's the colour, is it? Right, okay. Then, so that's dew, morning dew. Then this one's evening mist. They don't call it evening mist. This one's called mist. Right. Oh, I think, oh. There you go. That's beautiful. The thing is, I was about to, look, let me just put that, where are you there? They're the two different colourways, two completely different stories, aren't they? Same fabric, different colours, but look at that. Right, people checking out on this one already. That is beautiful. Do you know who's going to like this one? Crazy Lorraine would like this one. This one is called Mist Temple Tiles. Not mist as in forgotten mist. You know, mist as in morning mist, evening mist. Not like Miss the Bus, no. I think that's beautiful. That is so... Oh, now look at that. So you can see the size of the repeat. I'll do the size repeats and everything in a minute because I've got to get through all the fabrics. I'm being a bit self-indulgent. £7.49. Love it. That would make a gorgeous shirt. That one would. Oh, yes. Very quickly, if you've not bought from us before, we sell in half-metre increments, right? So 1 unit if you run the web is half a metre. Right, now this one, I think, you see, this is what Hannah was saying about mixing and matching with a... for a quilt, you see. This is from the same range, but not quite as frenetic, but beautiful. Look at the attention to detail. You've got leaves and birds, but look, the feathers, the feather markings are like repeated within the leaves. The feathers are like the same as the veins in the leaf. That's lovely. So this comes in 2 colourways. Oh, right, okay, this has got a pink background, the other one's got a grey background. I'll show you the difference, right? So they both got, this one's got tealy green leaves with a pinky mauve background. This one's got blue flowers with a dark grey background. Yeah, I'd say this, would you? Just making sure you get the right one. So this is correct. Well, I would say this is right, because these are teal stitches in flight. So the birds, oh, do you want me to lift it this way? Let me lift. Oh, look at it from a distance. Oh, stop, don't come close yet. Look, isn't that lovely from a distance? That blending of that. But what's very clever, I'll keep holding it up for, she's called it stitched in flight. Demeo said that she's drawn it like little stitches, like an embroidery almost, like crewel work almost, isn't it? Oh, £7.49 for half a metre. So that one is teal. That one's called teal. And what it is the flowers are teal, and the background is the most beautiful pale, pale mauve. Right, I'm just being told. Right, come closer on camera 2 on this one, right? So you can see the background colour. The background colour of this one is like, when you look on the web, it doesn't look like it's like a mix between pale dove grey and lilac, I'd say. It doesn't look like that on the web. So if you want the teal, go with the teal colour of the birds and the leaves to distinguish that one. Because the next one is the same pattern, but the birds and the leaves are blue, and it's on a darker dove grey background, this one. Oh, now they called that one Heather. Oh. It's gorgeous. It is very like a very ancient lino print, or like an embroidery pattern. Now they've called that one Heather, because the blue, I presume, because the blue that you get in Heather is the blue of the birds, and the background is dark, not dark grey, but a darker grey. It's nice, isn't it? It's beautiful. Okay, let's move on, because now the next one comes in 2 colourways again. Now, it's from the same range, but looks very, very different. Oh, hang on, I need to do these tightly, don't I? Because I've got to do something in a minute. I'll be within a second. Bear with, bear with, bear with. Bear with, as little Paul always says. Bear with, it's not my fault, it's the graphics. Right, okay. So, oh, you're loving the fabrics. Loving the fabrics. Right. Now, these colours, I think these must be 2 of our favourite colours, you know, because remember when we've got a sewing machine cover that Lucy made out of the fat quarters we did. I can't remember what collection it was, that had lots of little triangles and things like that. She loves this colour. Look. Now this has got a very retro feel to it, hasn't it, this one? This one's called Lavender Midnight. Oh, now, it's kind of, I'll just move on. Lavender Midnight Bloom fabric from the Night Music range. What does it remind you of? I think I know we're in India, because she's inspired by India, but the flowers are kind of oriental, looking slightly oriental to me. I like the fact that you've got the dark, bold flowers on the very, very soft background. It's lovely, isn't it? The attention to detail. But this, oh, hang on, you're not in the same picture now. This one here, to me, looks like an Oriental, a friend of mine, his mum is a very, very famous Chinese artist, and she does that painting like flowers, and the paintbrush has only got 1 hair on it, and she paints with what, I mean, she did. I tell you what, she painted some fabric for me and had a shirt made out. I'm going back a few years now. And so I didn't even know. And I was like wearing this shirt, washing it, and she painted it was just exquisite. It's when I used to be on the Bond films. Anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous patterns. So that's a lovely colour, isn't it? Beautiful background colour, that one. Right, moving on. Watching you on the phone in the pub. It's 10:15, Lorraine. She says, I'm watching you on my phone in the pub at the moment. How dedicated am I? How dedicated? Yes. Lorraine, what are you doing in the pub at this time? Mind you, see, Auntie Alma, not that Lorraine knows Auntie Alma, my lovely Auntie Alma is no longer with us. Every Wednesday morning, she'd go to the local pub for coffee. And they'd all have a coffee in the pub in the morning. So maybe Lorraine's having a coffee. It's where we had a wake in the same pub. It was really sweet. I like this one. I like this one. Do you know what this one reminds me of? When I was little, my mum and dad had a picture in the lounge, and it was of an Oriental lady standing like this. You know, like, and her skin was painted kind of greeny colour. Never really understood that, but it was my mum and dad's favourite picture. I'm going back to the Oh, now, when I was from 39, I'm going back to the early 70s, but you know what I mean? It was that, one of the television programs got it in one of the lounges. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. Maybe it's because her top was this lovely jade colour. Oh, hang on. Barbara's messaged in saying, I don't have Sky and I don't have Facebook. What will happen? You can still watch me here. I'm still here. I'll still be on Freeview. We will still be on Freeview. We're not leaving here. We're adding to the platforms, not taking away. Don't worry, Barbara will still be, she's worried that she's going to have quiet mornings without us. Barbara will still be here on Freeview. Don't worry at all. We'll still be here. Like, we'll be on Freeview, we'll be on Sky, we'll be on YouTube, and we'll be on the internet. More and more people joining the Stonequarter family. Anyway, this is, what colour, what colour did they call it, sorry? Oh, teal midnight bloom. Right, now, the last fabric that we've got to show you today, in the Amy Butler, I've got more premieres, but the last fabric I've got, these are hugely popular, now, I know I'm not allowed favourites, but this is my favourite. $7.49. It's called the Water... Oh, that's why I like it. Water Mystic Stones. It's like maroon stones, isn't it? Now, just so you know, look, the pattern, which you would imagine goes down the fabric, actually goes across the fabric, look. Goes across that way. Normal width, 42 inches, look. Oh, I love that. Look. The colours. Now, sometimes an artist will draw what they want their fabric to look like. Then when it goes to reality, to printing, you don't get that vibrancy, but look at the gorgeous colours there. I love that one. Amy Butler, Water Mystic Stones. Now, I know that this is a testament to our new buying department, right? Ian and his team, right? Because it's only came out a month ago, this range. Only came out. Not even a month ago. Launched in stores at January 2018. So, yes. So that's the 1st of January, right? So that's 12 days. 12 days. And that's in America, not here. That's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Such good quality as well. Okay. So now I've shown you all the Amy Butlers. And I bet you're thinking, oh, that's a lovely collection. It's everything we have for the collection so far. Maybe we'll get more, maybe we won't. I don't know. I could be talking against turn. But what I want to say to you is, here's the whole range, right, of what we offer. Yeah, it's not the whole range. It's just the whole range of what we offer at this moment in time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different fabrics. How would you like it if we bundled 3.5 meters? So you can have a taster. You can have half a metre of each of those fabrics for £51.99. Oh, now, obviously, we're limited on the bundle because we did put them all, obviously, we're selling it by the half metre as well, so we only made a certain amount of bundles. What we've done is we just thought, do you know what, the other day when I did Alison Glass, I'll tell you where it comes from. When I did Alison Glass, and they've done it with someone else as well, haven't they? We sold the fabrics by the half metre, and then we went, oh, let's just bundle some of them together. This way, it makes no difference. It makes no difference in price, does it? It's just basically, we've already done the bundling for you. So rather than ringing up and saying, I want half metre this, half metre this, half metre this, half metre, you just say, I want that bundle. And then you get half a metre of all the Amy Butler fabrics from this collection that we have, £51.99. £51.99. Now, obviously, if you want to see any of those, I will go through them all again later, but I need to get on. It's 20 past. Right, lots and lots have been checked out already. Lots in baskets, lots has been checked out already. Now, the next range, there's just 3 of the next range. And if you like elephants, giraffes, lions, tigers, and sloths, this is very different to this and very different to my last one. This is not Amy Butler. Right, are you ready? Ooh, I'm going to start that way up. I'm going to start with Elephants on Green. 100% cotton, obviously. Now, also, the other thing is, if you are new to us, I waft a metre of the fabric. The price there, £6.99, is for half a metre. So this would be 2 units. This would be, what, £14. Oh. They're cute, aren't they? I've just realised they're all going in different directions. That's their tail, Hannah. Oh, she thought that the tusk was a trunk. She thought the tusk was their tongue. Because they have tongues. Have you never been licked by an elephant? You have to go to the elephant orphanage. I went to the elephant orphanage in Sri Lanka. It's just the most moving, gorgeous place. This range is called Wild About You from Wyndham Fabrics. Anyway, £6.99. That's cute, isn't it? If you love elephants, you're going to love this. There's only 3 of them. There's only 3 in the range. There's only 3 in the range. So we've got elephants on green. We've then got elephants on Le Moutarde. There you go. Oh, look. Exactly the same fabric, but in gold, not mustard, gold. Have they all got closed eyes? Yeah. They look happy, don't they? They look really, it looks like they should be they should have one in blue, really, so they're all splashing around in the water. Then the sunny desert there. Oh, no, they can live in the desert. Yeah, Africa. Well, there's deserts in Africa, aren't there? When I did Ghost in the Darkness, the film with Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas, we filmed it in a game reserve. So every morning, driving to work, so we lived in like mud huts in Rondavels, further away, drove to Song in Velo Game Reserve, and as you came in through the gate, you'd then drive, and there could be elephants, there were giraffes, there were hippopotamuses, snakes, all sorts of things, just living in a game reserve. We were in the middle of it all. It was fantastic. And then the following, one of the Sundays, we went on a horse ride through one of the bigger game reserves, and there were about 8 of us on horses, and there were lions and like nobody with us. We were just like trotting around like this. No helmet on or anything, just trotting around. I know. Yes, lion, I'm not wearing a helmet. I got such a burnt face that day as well. Well, I presumed that they'd give us, I thought it was going to be like riding school, and I presumed we'd get there and they'd give us a saddle and a helmet and everything like that. So I didn't take a cap or anything with me, and I came back with a really, really sunburnt face. It was the most incredible experience, except to talk too much. Giles, who was leading the group, kept saying, "Will you stop talking, John? Will you stop talking?" I just was loving going, look, look, look. Trotting along on a great big horse. Yeah, I said sloths, didn't I? So you got the elephant. Look, the big version of the elephant. Look at the lion. Giraffes. Zebras. Oh, look, I didn't even see the tortoise. So what's that there, then? What's that? A leopard never changes his spots. So you got lion, what's that say? Leopard, sloth. How weird to put a sloth in the middle of it all. Yeah, no, they're cool, but you wouldn't, if you were going lion, zebra, leopard, elephant, giraffe, tortoise, sloth. Oh, apparently they're on trend at the moment. I love that. This is my favourite of the 3. I like this one. Right, now all 3 of those fabrics, you can either buy by the half metre, or we have done a bundle of half a metre of each of those. Look. So there you go. You can have half a metre of each of those for £20. We've done it for you. So rather than ringing up saying, oh, half a metre of that, half a metre. Oh, yes. Now, that is very important for me to tell you. If you ring and buy them on their own, if you order 2 meters, you will get 1 piece of fabric 2 meters long. If you order 2 of these bundles, they will be cut into half-meter pieces. So just so you know that. So if you do want to make a dress or something out of them, you're better off buying it by the half-meter than buying it in bite like this. But this is just for those people who want a taster of each of the 3 fabrics. Right. Oh, quick reminder. Yes. Right, this one from the Amy Butler. There are 2 in the absolute lead, and I'll give you stock warnings for these. There's this one, which is the Amy Butler Lavender Midnight Bloom fabric. People in baskets, you do need to start checking out. I've got no more Amy Butler to show you, but I have got a new designer to show you in a second. Right, and this one, Amy Butler and the new designer all work for Free Spirit. With, not for, with Free Spirit. Right, okay, so that one, and guess which other one? Guess which other one? My favourite. The thing is, I like them all. It's not like I'm like, oh, I don't like that one, don't like them. Just love this one. Something about this one that I really... I don't know. The thing is, the trouble is, you see, how do you explain if you love something? You see, in that case, we'd all fall in love with the same person, wouldn't we? That would be awkward, because I'd really be left out then, wouldn't I? You what? Or everyone could fall in love with me. That could be, and then I have to choose then, wouldn't I? No, because if we all like the same thing, all the people who fell in love with me would also be in love with Hannah. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? If we all like the same thing. So no, they were not... No, I've got that wrong. So everybody that it doesn't matter anyway. I love this fabric. It's going to be weird. No. Because if Hannah was one of the people who loved me, but then I'd love Hannah as well, but then I'd also love everybody else. Anyway, it gets confusing. It's not going to happen anyway. I can't even find one, so let alone have a whole room full of them to choose from. Anyway, that's all got a bit strange. Some of us aren't lucky like Jay and Danny and just find the love of their lives within months. Right, let's not get bitter, because I've got fabulous. Right, Shannon Newland, right? She's a designer. She's an illustrator. She's a mother. And she's got an award from Disney. She used to work for Disney. Her fabrics, her colours, her inspiration, everything she does, you're going to love it. I'm just going to show you. And then I'll add little tidbits as we go along. Now, did I put these in the right order? Because I love all of these. Yep. Right, so the first pattern I've got in 2 colourways. I'll start with this one. It's called Garden Dreams, this collection. Shannon Newland. Now, again, obviously, I'm showing you a metre here. Oh, I love this. 100% cotton, quilting weight fabric. Shannon Newland. Garden Dreams, this one's called. Now, it's from Free Spirit. Now, if you don't, Free Spirit are a company who affiliate themselves with big designers. So, as we said, Kaffe, Amy Butler, and Tilda, who's here on February the 7th. Heather Bailey, what was the one I was thinking? I was going to say Nick. Denise Schmidt, I want to say Nicole. No, I was thinking, for some reason, Denise Schmidt and Nicole Scherzinger are the same person in my brain, and I don't know why. So when I talk about her fabrics, I see Nicole in my brain, singing Andrew Lloyd Webber, but that's another thing. I love this one, because this is like, you know, when you're little, and you get a piece of paper, and you draw on one side, and then you fold it over. That's what this reminds me of. Do you know what I mean? So you put paint on one side, you fold it over like that, and then you open it up, and you've got like a mirror. Hannah's confused. Has it got a name? They do it in What's It tests, don't they, when they want to test if you're a murderer or not, or something like that. They do what? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, it's a gorgeous version. You can see what? I can see lips. I can see kisses. What can you see? Hannah can see food. There's a surprise. Hannah can see food. Not seafood. You can't see what? You can't see prawns then. I think it's luscious. I think it's beautiful. And the colours are gorgeous. Okay, now I've also got that pattern in greens as well. So what, oh, sorry, it's gone. I'll come back to that. Now remember, if you are we have done the bundle with this one as well. So if you're sitting thinking, oh, I do like that, I'd like a taster of everything, we'll have the bundle. But there's lots in this range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 fabrics in this collection. So now I've got the same fabric here. Wave, this one's called. Blue Wave, it's called, from the Garden Dreams. Now, how different, I know I say this all the time, exactly the same pattern, different, they're kind of muted colours, these. Now, I'm seeing cowboys for this one. Don't know why. What are you? Yes. I think it's time to find Kate, my therapist, again. Might need some help. What can you see then? Let me know what you can see. Oh, yes, yes, I can see that. We should ask Lorraine in the pub what she can see, really. You can see what, looking up? This is vegan, right? Can see? Oh, that's because you're missing the protein from meat, that's why. I can't see, no, I'm not going to. Oh, it's going in on it now to prove a point. Right, okay. Okay, we're going for the next one now. Now the next one is just one on its own. It's just one on its own. It comes in, oh, I love the colours. Because you know, like a lot of designers wouldn't put pink and red together, right? This next one works so beautifully. Look. Oops. It's called Pink Watermelons. Nobody puts baby in the corner. That was watermelons, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 watermelons, wasn't it? Or was it just 1? Shannon Newland, Pink Watermelon from Garden Dreams. £7.49. Doesn't it work beautifully? That red and the pink together. Do you know what? Janis's dress, the one Janis made earlier, would look lovely in this, wouldn't it? Oh, and Jill from the last fabric could see pineapples. We'll come back to that later. Patricia says, hi, John. I love the little bits you slip in about your colourful past. You should write a book. Now, it's funny you should say that, Patricia. I saw a new clairvoyant this week, and she said, she kept going on about, what's this book you're writing? What's this book you're writing? I'm like, you're going to write a book? It's going to be a bestseller. Oh, didn't we have a message from Pat earlier that I didn't read out in the break? Anyway, it's fine. Doesn't matter. £7.40. I love this. £7.49. Good morning. So glad you're going on Sky. My friends are fed up with me going on about your channel. In a good way, I hope, Jill. Jill, my love. In a good way. In a good way. Right, okay, let me put watermelons away then. Didn't we used to sell a watermelon tourmaline where we worked before? That green in it though, didn't it? That's just the inside of a watermelon, that one. Right, now the next fabric is just one on its own as well. And this one sums up Hannah's brain to me. Hannah's mind thoughts. I knew it. She hadn't told me which one her favourite one was, but I kind of knew this was going to be it. Yes, she wants this as wallpaper in her house. I'm sure she does wallpaper. I didn't get to that. When I was looking at her website, she's got, if you want to go and find out more about Shannon Newland, you can do, shannonnewland.com, and have a look at all of her different inspirations, things. Oh, no, I would love a chair covered in fabric like this. But only a chair. I wouldn't want the whole wall. You see, Hannah wants that on a whole wall. I think for me, that would be too much on a whole wall. Oh, no, a chair in a wall would look gorgeous. Actually, no. And now I'm thinking about it, see, Hannah. So if you did the whole, not that I've been to Hannah's house, but you know the 2 sides, either side of a fireplace, if you've got that bit where those go back a bit, wallpaper those 2 bits in it, and then have an armchair made out of this sitting in front of the bit that's... Oh, we do one in our village hall, I told you. She wants to go on upholstery. So that's another of her New Year's resolutions. Learn to wallpaper, visit Russia, get the graphics down there sorted out, and now she wants to upholster a chair. That's fine. It's good to have lots of but the trouble is, what you mustn't do is get to September and start beating yourself up because you haven't done them. Yes, you did. You went to your screen printing class last year. She said... Oh, right. So one of last year's New Year's resolutions for Hannah was go to a pottery class. She didn't go to pottery, she went to screen printing. Pottery was too slow, pottery got full. Or they just told her, they saw her coming around going, right, say it's full. For this one coming in now, we're full, all right. Right, this is gorgeous. You're going to love this. This one's got a Scandi feel to it. And again, it comes in 2 different colourways. Garden Dreams, remember? By Shannon Newland. Oh, I love this. Oh, do you know what? They're not straight. Oh, now you can't see from there, right? I'm going to hold it up for you, right? Because they're not straight. Oh, they look straight now. Oh, is it me? No, they're not straight. No, I'm not talking about how it's cut at the top. Right. Right, let's just look, right, because, are you with me? Look at this, right, this goes, that's on a diagonal there, gets wider, you see this bit here, or is it my eyes? My tape measure's gone out. That's weird, it had it earlier, didn't I, because we measured something earlier. Is it an illusion with the background? So the birds are actually on straight, but then the background is on an angle. To me, that looks like it's going in a V. What happened to my tape measure, Christopher? What are you pointing at? Let's have a look at the detail on the birds. Oh, he's blaming me now. Oh, yeah, that's right. I measured everything. I love these. Now, nice. It looks really as though it's on a diagonal there, doesn't it? How weird. That's very clever. So hang on. Do you see those birds? Those 2 birds are even there. No, they are slightly moving across. Hang on. I can measure from the outside here. So the second bird there is 3.5 inches in. That one's 3 1/4. Oh no, that's 3.5. Oh, how weird. Can you see at home? Let me just hold it up. Can you see what I'm talking about at home? Can you come in close? You see, when I hold it like that, it doesn't look like... Oh, no. Look at the central dial. Look at... If I just put it down the centre of your screen. Look at the medallions or the mandalas down the centre of your screen. Doesn't it look like the flowers are on a diagonal? Maybe it's just that each of them are on a diagonal. Mike on camera, he's just going like this. He's going like this. What is he talking about? Anyway, it's beautiful. I love it. I love that. No. It's really, really, really. Pardon? No. Well, let me look at it with the red. Let me look at the other cut. Maybe it's just me. Can anybody see what I'm talking about? It's some sort of optical illusion, is it, do you think? Right, now this is in the red. Well, I'm calling it red. The birds are red. Yeah. You see, oh no! No, they look really straight on that one. I think this looks very National Trust for some reason. I don't know why. Red bird fabric. It has got, well, Hannah's saying it's got a William Morris feel to it. It has, hasn't it? I'm thinking like, do you find this in a National Trust house? But how weird that one doesn't look on the diagonal at all. Maybe the other one wasn't. I might email her when I get off air. Yes. Is it me? Tell me, is it me? Do I need help? Or have you put a diagonal on that bird fabric? Yeah. She might not answer. I bought, oh, doesn't matter what I bought. Right, now, you know what I'm like. I always save my favourites till the end, don't I? Now, I've only got 2 more to show you in this range, or 2 more to show you for the whole hour. Oh, in fact, it's 22 already. I better get a move on. They're in 2 completely different colour ranges, exactly the same pattern, look totally different. Look totally different. I'll do Hannah's favourite first. This is like, I think this is tropical. Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, I'm just seeing if it's got a direction or anything. I just love it. I think it is beautiful. Do you know what? No. I love both of these. In fact, I try and mix this one and the next one together somehow because I love, love, love the pattern. The colours are exquisite, aren't they? They're really, really rich, beautiful. Remember, it's cotton, 100% cotton, machine washable, from Free Spirit, from Shannon Newland, from her range. Yeah, oh yeah, you can tell she's a painter. You can tell I've never come across that before I came here, painterly style. I can see passion flower there. There's a passion flower. I can see a Proteus. Oh, I think it's beautiful. I'm just looking for where the repeat is, actually. Not that it would matter. You wouldn't need to match a repeat on this because you could just cut it however way you want. If you were quilting or fashioning, you don't need to do a repeat. You could do a jumpsuit in it, Hannah. Nobody will talk to you, but you'll do one. Just because it's you, nothing to do with your jumpsuit. It's lovely. Now, I did tell the story of the text you sent me the other day. Hannah sent me a text going, I've just spent money I haven't got. I've been to Jaeger and I've been to Whistles and and I wondered if you got another jumpsuit from Jaeger. Oh, coat? Because you wear a coat every day, don't you? Oh, right, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. I'm talking to myself now, don't worry. Look, 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 look. It's exactly the same print. Oh, I love it. I love, love, love the colours. Let me just show you. I'll just put the green one in with it. Oh, I think you could make something beautiful with both of those. Oh, what a fantastic idea. Do a drunkard's path and then you do 1/2 fit in this and 1/2 fit in the green. Oh, yes, that'd be nice. But I'd like this just to piece this as a wall hanging. I think well, I suppose that's because she's an artist, isn't it? And if she'd painted that on a canvas for me, I'd love it. I'd love it as a painting. I just think the colours are just gorgeous. $7.49 for 1/2 metre. Pink Blooms, it's called, that one, from the Garden Dreams range. That one is summing up a fabulous... Do you know what that's summing up, that one, for me? That one's summing up a garden party with all your friends. And you know those afternoons, those like long summer afternoons where you don't have too much champagne, but you sit drinking in the garden and you just laugh and laugh and laugh and you have a fun... And then it goes a little bit to dusk and you have a barbecue and everybody sits around and you just feel really, really comfy because you're with your friends and everything like that. That's what that fabric's saying to me. Don't know why. Don't know why, but it does. Ooh. Anyway... We've never had this design before, never had Shannon Newland ever before from the Free Spirit range. Now again, lots of you buying it in your basket, but if you want a taster of all of those, what we've done a bundle where you can have 1/2 metre of each of those. Oh, look at them together. Let me just make that one go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 metres. 4 metres of Shannon Newland fabric for £59.49. You see, now, who'd have thought, when I first saw the collection, I was like, they're lovely, but I wouldn't put them together. Do you know what? I would put them together. Do you know what I'd want to do? I'd want to do one of those like Quilt As You Goes using all of those. Or the equivalent of, you know, one of those so you get a bit of everything in it. I almost wouldn't want to put a solid with it. I almost wouldn't want to put any solids in there. I just want it to be all of those. Oh, yes, 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 you could do the improv drunkard's path. But you see, what you could do is you could maybe do one block that's a drunkard's path with those. You could do like a log cabin with those. You could courthouse steps with another. You could do a friendship star with another. The friendship star and the birds would be lovely, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? You could, or, you know that book we had earlier, the flower blocks? Imagine making a flower out of all of those. Do you know, I'll tell you what it looks like. You know your garden at the height of summer when every single flower is out in your garden? Because I don't like a garden that's all blue or all pink. I want Mother Nature to show me I don't understand it when Danny, my gardener now, doesn't do it, but the ones I had before, we went shopping for plants in the garden. They went, oh, we don't do yellow. We don't put yellow flowers in a garden. I'm like, what? And I said, you know, if Mother Nature puts the colours together, then we certainly are. And that riot of colour, my front garden, if it looked like that in summer, I'd be very, very happy. £59.49 for 4 metres, half a metre of each of them. So you get 8 different fabrics. You see, they're almost not blending into each other because they're obviously completely different patterns, but do you know what I mean? That works. That so works all together, doesn't it? Yes, yeah. You want a bunch of those in a vase. That's what you want, isn't it? Her colours are beautiful. Look at me stroking it. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here stroking it now. Love it. Do you know who love all these? Well, Lucy Benjamin would like all these, wouldn't she? Beautiful. Okay. Have we got any requests to see anything? Have we got anybody? Amy Butler. Temple. Right. Okay. Okay, so I'll show it to the bundle first, and then I'll show them individually, right? The Amy Butler is proving hugely popular. Well, the thing is, you've never heard of Shannon before on this company, right? From the Sewing Quarter. We've had Amy Butler a couple of ranges, haven't we? You love Amy Butler, you trust Amy Butler, you know Amy Butler, you know her colours, right? This is her brand new range. It's only been out for 13 days, right? I don't mean us 13 days, I mean the world 13 days. Now, obviously, we haven't got every single piece from the collection. This is a selection of the collection that we've got here. I imagine what will happen is what happened last time is we'll get fat quarters that will include these and other fabrics later on. I'm guessing, I can't say that, but that's what's happened in the past. Okay, got a question from Alison. Hasn't come through yet. Oh, right now, this one, what size? What to say what size she is? We said 3 meters for a size 24. Well, size 24 was the biggest, wasn't it? Oh, this isn't as wide as the sateens. This is your normal fabric width. This is 44. So with 3, well, it's actually, on the pattern, it said for a size, was it 24 or 26, the biggest size? 24. You needed 3 meters of this width fabric. So it depends what size, but it said 2.7 meters, didn't it? 2.7 meters, but because we sell by the half meter increment, you'd need to buy 3 meters of it. So 2 meters, I can't, I haven't got the pattern here. I don't know what size you are. Alison, if you want to message back, I can get Chris to get the pattern out and I can double check for you. But this is the 44, I'll just check it's 44 inches wide, which is where they said you'd need the bit more. Hang on, just measure this. Yeah, so it's 44 inches wide. So 2 meters, I'd say no, 2 meters isn't enough. You'd need 3 meters, I would imagine. Or 2.5, depends on what size you are. I don't know what size you are, my love. Let me know what size you are and I can check on the back of the packet for you. Look at us interactive. Shirley, will the pink blooms look good for the dress you made earlier? In this pink blooms, yeah. Oh, this would be gorgeous. You couldn't get me the pattern. Oh, well, I'll wait for Alison, but we might need the pattern for for Janis's dress. So, yeah, brilliant, thank you. This would be breathtaking. this would be, like, hang on, I've just got the thingy here. Sorry. Right, I'm just doing it because I've got this, right? Right, so. Oh. Look at this side. That would be, imagine how beautiful that would look. I can't do it from the other side as well because. Oh, Alison, size 14. I'll just check. Thank you very much indeed. I'll check for you now. Oh, who was it asked about that one just then? Was that Shirley? Shirley, that is gorgeous. And then obviously the skirt would be on the bias. Can you see that from there? That is I think that is devastatingly gorgeous. So, okay, so Alison said she's a size 14 in the narrower fabric. So size 14 in dress D. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong side. Size 14, 2 meters 20, it says. For the size 14 in the narrower fabric, 2 meters 20. So you'd be safer buying 2.5 meters. That's what it's saying for the contrast in the narrower fabric. Not the contrast, for D. And somebody wants to see the blue blooms. Yes, of course. Let me just fold up the pink. Oh, I loved it. Do you know what? Oh no, already? I'm loving it. I didn't realise it was so late in the hour. Hang on then. This is the blue blooms. Oh, now, more subtle. Oh, it's beautiful. Hannah, these colours would really suit you. Oh, I love that. I'm sorry to, let me just turn it around that way. But wouldn't that look gorgeous? For your holidays, or when you get back from your holidays. Or when you get married, you're going away out. Or if you're going to a summer wedding. Can you imagine? I'm just going to go back to the pink one. Can you imagine? I've got to get on. I've got to stop doing this. But can you imagine summer wedding wearing this beautiful fascinator or great big gauze hat? And then you get really lovely. What colour accessories would you do with that? Like pink accessories or gold, not gold, but kind of, oh. You could go purpley if you wanted to. You'd have to be careful with the purple because a purple hat wouldn't always work. Oh, that is beautiful. Right, thank you for your questions. And if I can help, I will. Was there anybody else that asked a question? No, I did that, didn't I? Those two fabrics and the size. Say that again. Oh, Nurse Julie, no email arrived from you. studio@sewingquarters.com. Studio@sewingquarters.com. No emails arrived, my lovely. Oh, ooh. Right, I'm going to put that back. Which one? Okay. Very popular. What a lot of you are doing is going for the half meter. Because the thing is, because they're new fabrics, right? Get the bundle home. You might have bought the bundle with that in it, and then you think, oh yes, I want more of that. I'd be careful. I'd order quickly, but do you know what I mean? It's a brand spanking new fabric. Right, let's do the 3 bundles very quickly then. Let me move that out of the way. So, Amy Butler bundle. I've only got a couple of minutes. I'll be as quick as I can. Amy Butler bundle. What it is you get half a meter of each of these fabrics, right? Half a meter. All right now, they were all incredibly popular, just buying them separately, but also the bundle where you have a taster, you get half a meter. Right, there are less than 10 of the bundles left now. Less than 10 of the bundles left. So you get half a meter of all of those fabrics. Brand spanking new range. Amy Butler from Free Spirit. 100% cotton, machine washable at 30 degrees, and only been out, not just to us, but anybody, anywhere, only been out for 12 days. 12 days. It's a lovely lightweight cotton, that's beautiful. Now, when we were prepping this morning, we always do this. We always look to see, we go to other well-known shops that sell fabrics like we do to see if they've got it. Now, you might read it. We don't know all the shops. We don't know, because a lot of independents might have it. But we could not find this from any of the big retailers that we would normally check on. Now, I'm not saying it's exclusive to us, but we couldn't get it from any of them. We could buy it in America, but Hannah was like, look at the shipping costs. Be cheaper to fly there, wouldn't it? Oh, now Hannah's found a £94 flight to America. Not saying it's £94 to ship it in, but... So that's the Amy Butler quickly, and then this one, before I go. Oh, I love that. I'm going to put that one on the top. I'm a little bit in love with this fabric, I have to say. Buy the whole bundle, half a metre of each. Half a metre of each of those. Shannon Newland, Garden Dreams Collective. Now, 8 different fabrics, half a metre of each for £59.49. Oh, and we're now to single figures of that bundle as well. These 2 fabrics on their own are now very, very, very limited. Well done if you got that. There's me saying get it home and then choose. You might sold out. Anyway, don't go anywhere. Because Janis, I hope she's feeling a bit better. She's feeling a bit better. Did you give her a foot rub while the hour was off? No, he didn't. No. She's making a very big tote bag. And we've got, what she's done is she's got a photo off the internet and she's printed it and put it on as a pocket on the bag. It's a lovely, lovely new thing we've got for you. Oh, it's exhausting today, but it's great fun, isn't it? I'll let Janis do all the talking the next, so I'll just sit down and watch her. Don't go anywhere. We will see you in 3 minutes from now. Janis with a huge tote bag, gorgeous fabrics, lovely, lovely bundles. See you in 3.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts.
We have some exciting news to share with you this Sunday, so join me, John Scott, for a special Facebook Live broadcast. At 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, I will share our secret announcement, so don't miss it. Head to our Sewing Quarter Facebook page to be the first to find out. Be sure to like our Facebook page and watch my special live show on Sunday, the 14th of January at 12:30 p.m.
Hi, I'm Paul Clark and here are my 3 top tips for dressmaking. My first top tip is the way I pin fabric. I always pin parallel to the edge of the fabric so it gives me a visible sewing line when I'm stitching. My second top tip is pinning a garment together and then trying it on before you do actually do any sewing. That way you can make sure if there's any fit adjustments you need to make. My third top tip is when sewing a curve such as an underarm seam. Sew it first, then trim it as close as you can to that original sewing and it will stop any puckering underneath the arms.
As soon as you place an order with us, we get to work on making your shopping experience that extra bit special. Our warehouse team pick your items and cut your fabric with the greatest care and precision. Cut fabric is neatly folded and packed in a tissue paper-lined presentation box. And when we're satisfied that it's just perfect, it gets the Sewing Quarter seal of approval. So whether you're giving a gift or treating yourself, you can shop with confidence, knowing your Sewing Quarter purchases will arrive in style. Don't miss Jo Carter at 8 a.m. on Wednesday as she sews this club night quilt by Devon Levine. Taken from Devon's book, Quilt Traditions, this traditional quilt is made with half square triangles and scrappy stars, with 50 blocks in total. And Jo will help you master quilting with curves for a stunning finish. Jo uses vintage style fabrics from the Quilters Guild Devon County Fabrics collection, as well as the gorgeous florals of the Drawing Room Blooms range from Lewis and Irene. So join us on Wednesday the 17th of January at 8 a.m. for this inspirational new show, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
Two very important things to tell you before we start with Janis and her tote bag. Once Hannah has to sit down and stop stomping around upstairs. What shoes have you got on today? She's like, I've got grown-up shoes on today, she said, because normally she wears gold trainers to work. Anyway, 2 very important messages. 1, it's our birthday. She thinks changing her shoes will make her act like a grown-up. Two very, very important messages. It's our birthday on the 31st. We are doing a birthday block bonanza competition. What we're asking you to do is to make a 12-inch finished block, but don't finish it, so make it 12.5 inches so we can sew it together with other blocks. The block can be patchwork, it can be painted, it can be embroidered, it can be English foundation piece, it can be English paper piece, whatever you want it to be, as long as it's finished 12 inches, so you send it in at 12.5 inches. Don't quilt it, don't finish it, don't bind it, just send in the top block, as it were. And what we're going to do, it has to be in by the 20th, so you've only got a week to get it in now. If you go to our terms and conditions, which are on the front page of our website, scroll down right to the bottom of the page on the front page, it says terms and conditions bottom, click on there, click up the address for you to send it into. We cannot send them back because they will all be sewn together and made into quilts later on in the year. And there is a panel of judges, of which I am not one, that is voting for the best 3 or 4, and there will be bundles of fabric prizes for the best 3 or 4 of them. So that's the first one. And the second one, you know the Facebook Live thing tomorrow that you've just seen an advert for that's supposed to be a surprise? Well, I let it slip earlier, so I'm going to tell you, right? As from Monday morning, this Monday morning at 8 o'clock, as well as being on Freeview, we're not leaving Freeview. As well as being on YouTube, we're not leaving YouTube. As well as being on our internet, we're not leaving our internet. We are also going to be on Sky. So channel 678. It'll be easy to remember because it's Freeview 78, Sky 678, right? From Monday morning, we'll be on Sky. I know, it's fantastic. Don't worry, we're not leaving any of the other platforms at all. So don't be thinking, oh, I haven't got Sky, I haven't got Sky. You'll still be able to see us in all the places you can see us now, plus Sky from Monday morning at 8 o'clock. Still just the 4 hours, but there are, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but there are wheels in motion for us to be on for longer hours. But we want to get it perfectly right. Okay. Old bags, Janis is here. Smooth. Did you even see the gap there? Did you segue? Aren't they lovely? Sometimes you just need a great big shopping bag, don't you, to go shopping with. Good shape, good shape. Janis is going to show you how to make these. We've got bundles, so I'll just bung those there. I'll just bonk those there. And I'll take you through the bundles. Right, I'll start with the instructions. We've got the instruction bundle here. In the instruction bundle, you do get instructions for the bag itself. There's no picture, there's just the instructions there of the cutting and the making instructions. You do also get Bonder web. You do also get a marker pen. And you do also get Appliqué templates. Now, they're not iron-on, they are just templates of letters. The whole alphabet. Well, now, you'll be wondering, why do you need those, John? They went on that bag. You'll see on the one that Janis is making in the show today how they can be used. So there's the kit. That's the bundle there. Because maybe you've already bought fabrics. Maybe you want to make a bag out of some of the elephant bag, the elephant fabric you just saw in the last hour. But maybe you haven't. Maybe you'd like to buy some fabric. So I've got 4 bundles. 4 bundles. So let's go. Janis has already made this one. What it is, you get 1.5 meters of the fabric. I've not seen this fabric before. Is this new? I've never seen it. It might have been on with Natasha, but I've not seen it before. I think it's lovely. I love anything with rainbow colours in. I'll just turn it to the camera. There you go. So it's called pistachio because your lining is pistachio, right? And then, so you get 0.5 meter of the pistachio and you get 1 meter of this fabric, which they call, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. It's something like rainbow. There you go. Uptown, grey rainbow, rectangles, something, fabric. It's a Macao fabric. So you get 1 meter of that, and you get 0.5 meter of the pistachio, and you get the thread for $16.99. Now, moving on. You don't get instructions with these. The instructions are in that kit there. These are just bundles of fabric and thread. Oh, it has been on once before with Natasha. Right, then this bundle here is the other way round. So your lining is your pattern, and your main fabric is the linen effect. There's no linen in it, the linen effect, plus your thread. You still get 1.5 meters of fabric. But as Janis is going to show you, you can if you want to make that as the outside fabric, you can do. There's enough of it. So $15.99 for 1.5 meters of fabric and the thread. Then moving to the next one. That's confetti, Dashwood confetti, that one there. This one is zinc linear, is your main fabric. You get 1 metre of the zinc linear, and you get 1/2 metre of the pink. It's this one here, you see. So you get 1/2 metre of the pink, metre of the zinc linear, plus the thread. £15 on the nose. £15 dot. Not. And then last but not least, I quite like this one at the end here. I say I quite like, I very like. I very like. So you get, is that not a proper sentence? I very like. You get 1 metre of like the hydrangea, I don't think it's hydrangea bloom, but I call it the hydrangea bloom. Greenery, it's called. Greenery. Metre that, 1/2 metre of the emerald and the thread, £18.99. Oh, it's chicory. Now, it's funny because I was thinking about that the other day. They used to put chicory in camp coffee, didn't they? Do you remember? Oh, do you? I've never tried it, surprisingly enough. Right, Janis.
I had camp coffee the other day.
What?
Camp coffee.
Oh, did you? Hannah was just saying she likes it. Do they still make it?
Yeah, they still do.
Or have you got it left over from the war?
No, Martin likes it, so, and you can still buy it, camp coffee.
And you just, it's a liquid, isn't it, camp coffee?
Chicory.
And it's got chicory in it?
I'm not a brilliant lover of it, but
No.
my other half likes it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's strange, though, isn't he?
He likes
He's got
Marmite
strange
as well.
taste, doesn't he?
Marmite.
He likes what?
Marmite.
Oh, I like Marmite. Or Vegemite.
You either love it or hate it. don't
Right,
you, Marmite?
okay,
Anyway.
let's get sorted. So, I'll do this in a second. I'll talk about this because this is quite important. I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay. So, ever so easy, ever so quick, this bag.
It's ever so quick.
Ever so
well, you've
quick.
got an hour to fill, girl, so
It
don't
is.
be... Talk me through each one. Talk me through each one. So this one here, you just use the lovely rainbow fabric on the outside. Use the pistachio. It's got a cushion
Exactly
inside.
the same sizing for the lining on the inside, and then.
But then you've made straps.
Yeah.
You've
and
made
it's all
straps
there in the
out of
instructions, the fabric,
and that's in the instructions
and that's
as well.
all in the
But
instructions.
you don't get the instructions with the bundle of fabric, remember?
Yeah.
Right.
And
that fabric bundle is this one here, right? Okay.
And that's nice because you don't need an applique on this because it's like. They said that because it's got the fabric's lovely in itself.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't need an applique
I think
with
that's
it.
lovely, that one. Right,
So
but then
this one.
This one
We did
is
an
the
applique
zinc bundle
Yeah.
of fabric. So you've got the zinc fabric here.
Yeah.
You've got the pink fabric inside there, but we've used the pink webbing.
That's it.
Which I've got here, which you can buy. I think it's 3 meters, isn't it? That.
There's enough there to do
Yeah,
quite a
you
few
get 3
really,
meters.
isn't
There's
there?
lots for your stash and everything there.
And you do that in quite a few different colours as well, don't you?
I've got it in colours, different colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just got to wait for the graphics to come in. So that's the pink one there. 3 meters you get there.
And that's effective as well, isn't it?
Oh, that's really good quality as well. Very good quality. I've got other colours which I'll show you later because the graphics are taking so long to come in. Pink. Let's read that for me, Janis. Prym
pink
cotton bag strap. £5.99.
Pink.
But what I want to talk about is, before we get onto your bag there, is this pocket on the front.
I know, they're good, aren't they?
But
because you
how
can
have
have
you done
whatever
that,
you
then?
like. You can have anything you like. And what you do...
Oh, hang on. So it's
thing.
this, this. So, it's Prym.
It's Prym.
It's Prym. Right.
And
so, let me just show you through the camera what it is. What do you... So, was that a picture? Is that you as a little girl?
No, that's just a picture I got off the internet.
Lots of free... Well, I was saying that on the internet, right? Years ago, I was, you know, those spot the difference things in backs of telly magazines, things like that. There was one of me, right? And I rang my agent and I went, oh, I'm in this magazine. How much did I get paid for that? And she went, oh, you didn't get paid anything for it. And I was like, oh, how dare... But if a picture's on the internet, most times you can just, when it's a free opening thing, you just take it.
You can take
I'm not condoning it. Check first before you use anybody else.
Yeah,
so you found a picture on the internet that you like.
Yeah, and then with this, it's just like a plain sheet of A4 paper.
Say that again.
It's like a plain sheet of A4 paper.
Right.
But the one side is the fabric.
Okay then. So you've got your picture on the computer. Click on print.
Yeah.
And you have to choose best quality.
That's it.
And you have to choose, it has to be an ink printer. It can't be laser or anything like that. And they say, test it out on a piece of paper first to check the quality of the, because sometimes you get a picture. It's like when I do those Moonpig cards and I pick a picture and I send it until grainy when it gets, not Moonpig's fault, my fault sort of thing. So you can check the picture's all right. So then when it is, you then replace the paper in your printer with this.
With this, and what you do, what I did first, because you only have a limited amount in the packet.
How many did you get?
It's 5, I think.
5, yeah.
And what I did, because you don't want waste, I just did on the A4 piece of paper, just a pen mark.
Yeah, you're right.
Excuse me. So I knew which side was the right side.
Yeah.
And then
You got your drink there,
I printed a picture out to make sure it was on the right side.
I'll get you a drink, Janis. I'll carry on talking. So make sure it's on the right side. And then what you do is you can put this through as though it's normal paper. You then have to leave it for 2 minutes. Don't touch it. Once it's come through your machine, don't touch it for 2 minutes, right? Then what you do is, because it's got paper on one side and fabric on the other side, I'll get Chris to bring you your drink for you. Paper on one side and fabric on the other. What you do is leave it for 2 minutes, then you rinse it under a cold tap. Don't wring it. You go off and get your drink of water, Janis. I'll carry on, don't worry. You rinse it under tap. Don't wring it out. Don't scrunch it up. Keep it flat, right? And then what you do is you iron the wrong side with a steam iron. Now, it's important that you do it with a steam iron. That's the most important thing. All the instructions are on the back of the packet. But, right, look at this, right? Was $19.99. We're not even in the sale anymore. So I don't quite know how this has happened, right? These have never been on air before. They've only ever been on our website before. And we sold them at $19.99 on the website. So they bring it on telly and they drop it by £5. I know. So there are 5 sheets, five sheets in here. I'll show you in a second. And then all the instructions are on the back here. So everything that Janis and I have just told you, you won't be able to read it for next, it's all small print, but it's all written there. But it has got to be an ink, not a laser. Exactly. Think of those, the amount of those personalise yourself thingies, and you pay for your name and your picture to be put on a cushion or something like that. These are some of the, Wendy from Scheduling did these for us. She just a few pictures she picked up off the internet. Oh, is that her design, that one? Oh, that's her design, that one. Then this one is Hannah's. Except Hannah's heart is much bigger than that. Then there's this one. What does this say? I can't read it. Something makes the woman. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, clothes. Clothes. I couldn't see the C. Therefore, we shop. These are just... Now... Then look at these. This is a cute one. Now, these have still got the paper on the back, look. Like, if you take... now, it's back to front, obviously, at that point, because when you iron it on... Or is it back to front? Is it back to front? It might not be that one. No, it won't be back to front. No, it won't be back to front. Sorry, hard to tell. But basically, as long as you fix it with steam. Now, what you can do is if you take a picture... No, I'll start again, because they're wittering away. If you have a family drawing like this, you can scan it in. It doesn't have to be a photo. You can scan it in and use it the right way around like that. Okay, there are all the examples there. So, and then what you did was once it was fixed and you ironed it with steam and everything, you peel the paper off the back.
But you've got to do that really slowly and you start from the top and peel it really slowly. Otherwise, if you peel it too quick, it will break. And then, you know, when you're trying to scratch to get the paper to work again.
I think what I've seen people do is when they peel it off, they kind of hold one hand there and kind of pull it to the kind of... Oh, no, hold that bit down and pull it. So you just be carefully peel it back.
Just be careful.
Good little tip there, Janis. So then you've then got a piece of fabric with the fixed... So it can be washed and everything afterwards, can't it? And you then use it as a pocket. They're fantastic, £14.99.
Honestly, I thought how clever it was. Because you can do anything now, can't you? Like,
now, in the bundle, I said you get the instructions, the Bonder web, the marker pen, and you get the alphabet templates,
That's it. So what you do with the Bonder web, well...
Can we... Oh, yeah, there's the bundle. That's what we talked about from the beginning of the show there.
I've done that so far. So I've just got the P to do.
Yeah.
Because of time again.
How did you do that,
What you do... You trace the letters, because what you're having to do is put them onto the bonder web on the reverse.
Right.
So that, because you want to do it on the paper side, because on this bonder web, there's a paper side, and then that's the adhesive side.
Yeah.
And what you've got to do is do this on the reverse.
Right.
So the P can't be that way. It's got to be that way for it going onto the actual fabric.
Right. Yeah.
So that when you do
otherwise all
turn
your
it
letters
up,
would come out back to front, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Do it that way. Okay.
So what you do, don't cut these out because they're actually both sides.
Yes. So you trace them out.
Trace them out, then you go around them on the bonder web on the paper
so that
side.
there is just where you've traced it out.
That's where I've just traced it out.
Put it the wrong way on the bonder web on the
round,
paper side.
Yeah, and then
draw
around it.
Yeah.
Then you cut it out.
Yeah.
Put it onto the fabric. On the paper side is face down. And then what you do, you're going to peel that off and then place it.
And iron it onto there, right?
And iron it onto there. So that's what you do with every letter. But do again, like I say, trace it off here because of the double side.
Yeah, of course.
And then you can use these again and again and again then, you see, once you've got them.
Right.
So if we use our pressing cloth
I'm
that
just
we've
making
got
space
as well.
for you. Hang on, let me put that over there.
So if I can, now somebody showed me this about the pin to just drag it off. So.
Elaine says, hello, John and Janice. Hope you're feeling better soon, Janice. Lots of love from Elaine.
Thank you, Elaine.
That's not Elaine that met you in the shop,
Might
is it?
be, yeah.
Janice got a message. No, you were out shopping, weren't you?
I was out shopping.
And somebody said, she said to me like,
recognised me.
Oh, so some shopping, you said, didn't you, in the shop? And this lady came and went, it's Janice from the soap quarter. And now they go for coffee and everything.
No, it shows you where to place.
Oh, Janice, I feel...
on the instructions.
Do you want to do it by signal and I'll say it?
Sign language. So if now we just press, and this is what you do with all the letters.
Yeah.
Just press it on.
Did you mark out where they were going to go so you get your spacing right?
It shows you how to do that. It shows you how to do all that.
Yeah. Now we're using my favourite here, which I thought I was getting for Christmas, but I didn't get one this year.
Oh, didn't you?
Yeah, Hannah promised to get me one for Christmas. This Teflon sheet here, when you first look at it, you think it's just a sheet of plastic, right? The amount of people who said, it saved my ironing board cover. It's just like a pressing cloth, but it's like Teflon. And it does get very hot, so please be careful. But if you get any glue, if you're doing bonder web like this, or you're bonder webbing lace onto fabric and things, and the adhesive escapes, if you haven't used this, it'll either go on your iron or on your ironing board cover. This, you can iron it with this. If any glue does escape, wait for it to cool down, peel it off, and it's good as gold.
So once you actually put your letter down, what I do, I actually then machine. Now you can do a zigzag, or you can do a plain stitch, just round to hold it. And what you've got to do is make sure that you don't sew it through both sides.
Oh, yes, of course. So, now, in this bundle that Janice is using here, you actually only get 1/2 metre of the fabric bundle, You only get 1/2 metre of the confetti, and you get 1 metre of the green linen look. But the 1/2 metre is enough to make the outside of the bag with, isn't it?
It is. So if I just do...
That's the one at the bottom there. So that's just for 1.5 metres of the fabric and the thread. There's no instructions or anything involved in... And that's the one at the bottom. And then obviously if you want the instructions, they're the ones at the top, $17.99.
So all I'm doing is machining around the letter.
Okay, Amy's just messaged in, Amy, your daughter, saying, oh, I think my mum's got my cold. She's quick on the uptake, your Amy, isn't she? Oh, I think she might, Amy. How are you, Amy? How's the new job? Amy used to work here. Amy used to work on floor here, but she went on to bigger and better things. She's like a film producer now, isn't she, or something?
Junior producer.
Junior producer.
In corporate.
So what are you doing? You're just stitching around the outside on a straight edge?
Yeah.
Right, so you said a zigzag stitch, didn't you?
I'm not doing it on a zigzag
stitch. No, you could do a zigzag stitch. Hannah butted in saying satin stitch, which is a very close zigzag stitch.
That's it. So.
She's being horrible to me, Janice.
Who is Hannah?
Yeah.
I wish she what she's
so
saying.
Rude to me. Not about you, Janice. She don't be rude about you. She's saying, oh, we all know John's favourite satin stitch, don't we, like that?
So that's it. So once you've done that,
What, Jen?
once you've done this, you just tidied it up.
I'm listening.
What we have to do then is...
Right, hang on. So how have you ended up with this piece of fabric like that? Is that on the instructions?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
That's your box the corners.
Yeah.
3 inches.
But it tells you that in the instructions, doesn't it?
Gives you all the instructions. You do the lining exactly the same.
Right.
With this one, you do the handles.
Right.
Again, with the handles, it's...
You're racing through this, Jan. You're only 20 minutes through. You're trying to get home early today.
No, I'm explaining more. It's 6 inches wide by 16 inches long.
Right. She says, checking.
No, I know it is, but I just want to give the centimetres. So it's 16 inches, so it's 41 centimetres.
Right. But you can make the straps longer if you wanted to, couldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
By 15. That's what they say in the instructions.
Yeah.
And then you just literally fold it in 1.5 inches into the middle.
Right.
And fold it again and then do a machine stitch. And
Okay.
that's it. Okay? So then what you do, we have to... Once you've done that, we have to apply the straps to the top. And what they say is you have 10 inches in between.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
With the straps. So the way I did it, fold it in half, get your halfway points.
Yeah.
And then I measured 5
You have nail
inches.
varnish, don't you?
You are?
You don't normally wear nail varnish.
I know. I haven't got no nails, have I?
Oh, they were varnish. Sorry, so you measure
So
5 inches from
5
the centre.
inches from the centre. That's why you fold it in half and mark it. Or 13 centimetres.
Right.
I always do inches. I'll never change.
That's because, you know, it's like that in Edwardian times.
So it was. So then I just apply the raw edges to the raw edge on the top of the bag.
Yeah.
And pin it.
But only on one, you're only pinning it to one piece of fabric, aren't you? You're not pinning it all the way through.
On one piece of fabric.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
And then the way I always do it is if you do it like that.
Like a right angle.
And then do it like that.
Right.
It'll work
Can we look at
right.
that again, Janis? Miss that. So you fold it that way first of all. So it's pinned on there. Fold it that way. Then you fold it under.
That way.
Yeah.
And then I know
that it's not twisted.
It's not twisted at the end.
That's a good one. But they also have to measure 5 inches away from there to get the end of that one, don't
to
you?
get the 10 inches in the middle.
Right.
But it tells you in your instructions. So over there, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, and you do the other side exactly the same.
Okay.
It is ever such a quick make.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then we tack it.
Oh, okay. By hand.
Yeah.
No. Well, no, some people would baste it on a machine, wouldn't they?
I've never done that. And I don't know.
So it's personal choice,
I'm going to have to start trying.
You just get a big stitch and just run across there and within your seam allowance. Same as you're tacking it by hand.
Yeah. Might be quicker doing it that way,
Yeah,
mightn't
might
it?
be. But we've got plenty of time.
We have.
Oh,
you have if you can thread a needle, like I can't.
Oh, honestly, Janis, you've got one job.
I know, and I can't do it.
No, exactly.
Okay, so we just do it quick tack. Just hold it in place.
Is it a Tailor tack?
No, it's a running stitch tack.
Okay.
So, just to take the pin out.
Yeah.
Because the nice thing about this is the way you apply the top.
I am listening,
It's
Janis.
very quick. It's not like you think, you know. So do that to there.
Right, a third of the stock of the instructions, not the fabrics, the instructions. Wait, I'll show you the still. You get the Appliqué templates for the alphabet. You get the instructions, the Bonder web, and the marker pen. $17.99. Flying out.
It is a good bag. It's quick. Once you've made 2 or 3, like I did, it's quite quick. And they're very effective. Right, so that's the one side.
Yeah.
So now we do the other side.
While you're
Just drop
pinning the other side,
needle.
Janice,
Yeah.
and tacking it,
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to go and do fabrics, if
Yeah.
that's all right, because I've got some other fabrics to show. But don't do anything.
I won't, other than this. I won't, don't
Don't do
worry.
anything else. Don't do
I
anything
won't,
else.
don't
Right,
worry.
have a look at the bags that Janice is making there. Right.
2 inches.
So, shall I do these bundles first, or just want to go straight to those other fabrics? Right, this is the instructions bundle. What you get in your instructions bundle, which is flying out the door, by the way, very, very popular, you get the alphabet templates. Use them over and over again. They're not iron-on stickers. They're just the letters of the alphabet. You get your marker pen. Was that the air erasable one, the purple one? Yeah. You get your Bonder web. And you also get the instructions on how to make the bag that Janice is, to make the bag Janice. There's the still with them all on. Now, I have shown you 4 different bundles that Janice has used, but I've also got fabric by the ½ metre if you wanted to make them in a different sort of fabric. So I'll do what I call the outside fabrics first. So remember, you'll only need ½ metre of this. You'll only need ½ metre of this because the width, won't they, Janice? They'll easily get the bag.
Yes.
Oh. They're making a lot of mistakes like this at the moment, aren't they? $4.99 was $4.99. It's now $3.99. Was $4.99. Now $3.99. You only need ½ metre. You only need ½ metre of that to make this bag. Obviously, you'll need a lining as well, which I've got in a minute. Little pheasants. Limited. Now, this one's a slightly softer one than the fish one. But again, you only need half. Oh, no. Someone's sold out. That's sold out while we've been standing here. Anchors. Oh, do you know why these have sold out? I was thinking, how do they know we've got it? These will all be on the website in the sales, because we've got the winter sales still on the website. They shouldn't be in this hour. Just so you know, we're not supposed to be showing clearance fabrics on the telly. We've got Miss It, Miss Out tomorrow. I think that'll have some of these in as well. Linen Look Blue anchor fabric was $4.99, now $3.99. You only, for ½ metre, you only need ½ metre to make the bag. Okay, then I've got red squirrels. Oh. I was going to say something then, I forgot what I was going to say. What's that got to do with squirrels? Okay, Hannah, this is how Hannah's brain works, everybody at home. I said, oh, I've got squirrel fabric here. Hannah said, I love squirrel fabric. Did you know there's a new season of Call the Midwife on the telly? Where did that come from? From squirrels. Where did that come from? Squirrels. And then, oh, do you know what? I would want to like kind of mix this with the blue anchor one. Marine themed, you see. Oh, was that a whale impression? It sounded a bit like a very camp man on ice skates to me. Was $4.99, it is now $3.99. Right, they'd be your outside fabrics. Then I've got some linings. Do what? Oh, I've upset him now. It's fine, he's leaving for New Zealand. Line them, Christmas red. Oh, I'm saying it's Christmas red. I'm presuming it's Christmas red. Christmas red. Spectrum solid. 3, yours won't be frayed like that. This is just one off the shelf, like me and Hannah. I just think she should marry little Paul and then the world would be a happier place, wouldn't it? Blue. Is it marine blue? Oh, nautical, nearly. Nautical blue. £3.25 for ½ metre. Well, no, he can't move into your house. You could marry him, but then don't move into his house. You stay in your house. I've got lots of people that I know that are married and don't live in the same house. It is weird. I've got some weird friends, Janice, don't you worry. Well, look, I've got one of them standing next to me now, haven't I? Vienna orange. Sorry? I meant as in next to me, as in here, not next to me here. So, right, I'm going.
I knew what he meant.
Thank you, Janis. Oh, did you knock my iPad over? Right.
So
what's
next thing
done
we
while I've
do,
been
so
away?
I've done the handle
Yeah.
and tacked it.
Okay.
So then what we have to do then is box the corners.
Okay.
So we box the corner first. So what we do, we box in the corners. I've done them on the lining because you do the lining exactly the same, John. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here. So again, boxing the corners,
Okay.
grab a pin, get
Oh, Janis.
that. What, you all right?
We're all right now. We saw down your blouse then.
Did you?
You suddenly lunged forwards.
Ooh. I
She
didn't
don't
think this time.
care.
I don't.
Anyway, a large box shopper applique bag bundle, that's one in the main graphics. That is where you get the Bonder web, the instructions, the templates, and the marker pen. That's the main graphic there. £17.99, very, very popular, flying out the door. And then the one at the bottom is the teal large shopper fabric bundle, which is this one that we're using here. You've got the half a metre of the confetti, a metre of the green linen. Look, there's no linen in it, it's 100% cotton, plus the thread. And that's £15.99.
So, all I'm doing...
Oh, hang on. Bernadette, Janis is not only talented, but she's wonderful to watch, but the sort of woman that makes this country great.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Bernadette.
Oh,
That's
lovely.
Yeah,
That's
where's the bit
lovely,
about me,
Bernadette?
Bernadette? There's nothing about me on there.
Oh, we all love you,
Thank
though,
you, Janis.
don't we? I do, I love John.
What are you doing now?
I don't know. Threading the needle. Come undone somehow. That's it. Right.
Right.
Here we go again.
So you're sewing your box
So
bottoms
I'm
now?
just sewing my box, but because you started talking, I thought, well, I'll carry on with this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm interrupting.
No, I thought I'll carry on with this and then I'll explain the other
Don't
one
you
when
talk,
finished
turn into a diva now, Janis.
it. A diva, me. You're joking. I'm too old and wise to be a diva, I can tell you.
Well, old, yeah.
Right.
We'll get complaints. We're friends.
That's the
It's
one.
banter. It's banter.
It is banter, every time. Right, so again, with the box corners, on the one side, it is seamed both sides.
Yes.
But the other
'cause
side,
the
the
other
way
side's on a
it
fold,
isn't, it's
wasn't
on a
it?
fold,
Yeah.
so it's only on the one side.
Yeah, so don't
so
get
again,
worried.
don't worry about the other part. So all I'm doing, just pinning it, opening out, and then just machining 3/8 in from the edge.
It's 3/8
This
of an
one's
inch, this one.
3/8 on
3/8
this
of an
one.
inch on this
Yeah.
one.
So if I
Janis,
just do that
please
quickly.
will you show me how you're making the knot in your thread? It never works for me. That's Jenny from Warwickshire.
Okay, I'll do it in a bit. That's that.
So you box your bottoms.
Box the bottoms, and then what you do, you press in. Now this is where this is quick. You press in 1 1/4 inches. Now I've already done it on this side. look.
So you don't bang
See?
out. I thought you'd machine round. Oh, look at her face. No, John.
No, John.
Of course.
John,
not.
it's quicker than that.
Okay. So you press in.
So we're pressing in 1 1/4 inches, but you
1
have to take
1/4
the strap.
inches?
Yeah,
All the way around the top of the
Yeah.
outside of the bag.
yeah. So 1 1/4 inches is 3
3
1/2
centimetres.
3 centimetres, say. So if we just do it 3 centimetres.
Okay,
So
while you
let's
pin
pin it
that, somebody's asked to see about this again. So I'm not going to take it away from you, Jen. You're just going to pin round, aren't you?
Yeah.
1 1/4 inches all the way around. This, I'll get the examples out for you now. Basically, what you do is you get your favourite photo, you put it on your machine. It's only good for printers that are standard inkjet, not suitable for laser or industrial printers. What you do is you prepare, I'm going to say in their order, prepare the image to be printed on your computer, set the printing to best quality and plain paper. Check it out on paper first, print the picture onto paper first so that you can see it's going to work. Cut, do not, oh, that's one thing we didn't say earlier. On the fabric one inside here, sometimes there's little threads on them. Don't cut them off, but just brush off any little threads, because obviously that will print rather than your fabric. Load the creative fabric sheets into the print tray. Print the image and allow to completely dry in 2 minutes. You steam iron the printed creative fabric on the paper side. Steam iron, very, very important. Then you slowly peel off the paper backing from the top to the bottom. Before sewing, remove any excess ink that may be resting on the fabric surface by submerging the fabric sheet under a constant stream of cold water. Do not twist or wring out. Once dry, the sheet is ready to show. The sheet is ready to sew. Avoid exposed. Oh no, hang on. What was I going to say earlier? I said do not wring out. I missed a bit out. Anyway. So I'll show you the examples here. Oh, Nikki sent a picture of one. Oh, look, she's used this printable fabric to make cushion covers for cushion covers of pictures of her pets, past and present. Maisie, that is.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
I was doing one of our dogs.
So this is what it looks like. It's fabric on one side and paper on the other side.
They're great.
And then these are just a few examples. You can do a photograph, or you can just pick up little logos from the internet. Please check that you are able to use them first. I want to put this one. Put one of Hannah's drawings of her bunching. It's one Wendy made. And then it doesn't have to be a photo on the internet. If you've got a child's drawing or a drawing that you've done, you could scan it into the computer and do exactly the same with that. It's cute, isn't it? And then there's this one on the bag here that you can't see. Oh, knock everything over. Then there's one that Janis has made, put it on her bag here as a pocket on the outside.
Do you like that? A designer in the making. I love that picture. A designer in the making with the little girl. I was trying to get one for the father and son as well, but I couldn't see anything.
Well, I don't think when that was taken, I don't think it was a done thing for men to do sewing, was it?
But it was just nice.
Anyway, did you say there was another question before we go on to the next bit?
I've got to do the knot for the lady.
Oh, yeah, the price. It was $19.99, $14.99. It's never been on telly here before. It's only ever been on our web, but it was $19.99. They've decided to take £5 off it now. Right, so what you do?
So what you normally do is press round that there. And then what you do exactly the same with the lining, boxing out, and exactly the same. Then you just literally pop this in to the bag. Right sides. So
so you mean a drop-in lining?
Yeah.
Like she's done that before.
That's it. And then the way I did it, you have got one seam in. So if you start at the seam.
Oh, yes.
And feed it round. And you top stitch round. That's it, it's done.
Hannah, did you not put a lining in your tinder box? Or kindling?
Kindling.
Oh, okay, she didn't know. Right, okay, she just did it, she didn't realise.
So all you do is, and that's why they're so quick to make, John, because you just top stitch. Now, it said top stitch once, but I actually top stitch twice.
Okay, because those handles are going to take if you're going to fill that with potatoes.
I know. So I actually top stitch round the top twice, if you look. But
oh yeah, like a twin needle top stitch round, yeah.
Yeah. And they're ever so effective, these bags. So quick. And like the fabrics that you were showing on the last show as well.
Oh no, they'd be beautiful. The premieres from the last show, if you wanted to make them out of that. I've got a question from Wendy. Hello, John, another lovely show. Can you show the fabric with the blue whale again, please? I love watching the sewing quarter. Love Wendy. Oh, well, could you get Chris too? It's all the
blue whale.
It's not my fault.
And what you can do, and it says on the actual instructions, if you want to put a bottom in and cover a piece of cardboard.
Oh, no, we sell that plastic sheeting that you can cut up.
All that plastic sheeting. You can do that. And then we're literally just going to machine round.
All right, then. Hello, John. Will the pink webbing go with the pistachio bundle? I love the programme from Shirley. Will the pink webbing go with the pistachio bundle? That's this one.
Yeah.
It most certainly, it'd be gorgeous, look. So this is the pistachio bundle, this one here. It's called the pistachio because of the lining. So you get 1 metre of this, you get 1/2 metre of that, and this is the most popular bundle by far. So the bundle there is £16.99, a metre and a half of fabric and the thread. And then this, 3 metres, I think it was £5.99, isn't it? Oh, there, across the bottom. 3 metres of the pink strap. Right, while I'm here, I've got 2 other colour straps as well. Not necessarily to go with that one. I'll put that one away there. I've got black. Okay, there's the black one. I'll show you the blue whale fabric in a second, Wendy. I'm going to go over and do the fabrics in a second. Just giving you warning, Christopher. He's busy wafting around. Has the black one got in yet? Oh, beige? Or is it natural?
Let's just fade it in a bit.
Beige there, £5.99 for 3 metres. Don't be taking those anywhere. Wendy needs to see the one with the blue whale on it.
It's okay, just didn't sit right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Did you all get that at home?
Right. So, and then I'm going to machine now.
All
But
right,
before
then.
I do that,
Before you do that,
what I want to do is
you
I
can do
want
some more hand. Oh no, you've got to show. You've also got to show.
that lady the knot. That's what I'm going to
Oh,
do.
who was it? Jenny in Warwickshire
Jenny.
wanted to see the knot. Sorry, I
Okay.
completely forgot about that.
So all I do, Jenny.
Here we go. Now you have to get
is-
close up. Wait a minute. Wait for the camera to come to you. And because it's the wrong colour against your foot. Right. Okay.
So
right,
all
okay.
I do, that cotton around my finger
Twice. Did you take
2 or
it
3
twice?
times.
3 times.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Pull the needle through,
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Lift it up. That's it.
and then I shove it off.
Oh,
Take it off.
that's a technical term.
Shove it off.
And
that's
that creates
my
a knot at the bottom.
And that's
No,
my knot at the
There you
bottom.
go. Oh,
Hang on.
yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it.
There you go.
All
That's
right.
my hand. So,
Right. Okay.
So
Chop it off.
again,
Let me do it now.
ooh.
Yeah.
Go on then, John.
All right, so mine will be a bigger knot because I've got a fatter finger. So you went round.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Then you got your needle and you push it through there.
And just then pull
And then
it
what?
off.
Pull it through.
Yeah, just pull it through.
Pull it through, and then shove it off.
And just take it off at the bottom. Just,
Oh.
that's it. Sometimes it
Oh,
works,
well, mine's
sometimes
not
it
quite at
doesn't.
the end, Jenny. You'll have to practice a bit.
If you
Mine's up all the way up
practice a
there.
bit,
Look.
if you practice, it does work quite often.
Hang on. You could one day you could be as good as Janis. Right, hang on, because I'm just trying to think how I used to do it. Oh no, I used to do the same thing, but I used to twist it in my fingers, then pull it with my nails down to the bottom.
Oh, really? I'll just
Right.
do.
Yeah. All right, off you go.
Okay, so all I'm going to do now is
That was all right,
machine
Jenny.
it.
Did you get that? 3 times around the finger, put the needle through, shove it off, and pull the knot down to the bottom.
If you remember, shove it off, you
Yeah,
can't
Janis
go on.
says shove it off.
Shove it off.
So you're top stitching from the inside, are you?
So I'm just top stitching from the inside,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course,
then-
your pins are in the wrong way round now,
I know.
Janis.
I know. Not to worry.
She's not well.
I'm not going to touch them, to be honest, John. They've gone in a bit more than,
Okay.
apart from that one.
And that
So
one.
then I'm just going to... Hang on. This is a disaster.
You know they're looking for bloopers?
I'll just take them out as I go along.
Yeah, I would.
That's being caggy, you know. I always put the...
Jesus messaging. Morning, John and Janis. Once again, Luna is rushing from the window to the TV. Oh, at the mention of squirrels! Shush, she says. Stop talking about squirrels!
the squirrels.
Luna! Squirrels! Squirrels!
What is it with dogs and squirrels? My dog's exactly the same.
Oh, is they?
Yeah.
My
Right,
cat's
Gotcha.
the same with an aerosol can. You only have to pick up an aerosol can out of the cupboard like that, not use it, and they run a mile. You haven't even done anything with
Oh,
it.
right, funny.
But they don't do it with pledge. No. It must have been when they were little children. No, they weren't little
Pledge.
children. When they were little kittens.
They don't do this pledge.
But I noticed yesterday, I did a big clean on Wednesday. You know,
Did you?
I had a blow through and a clean from top to bottom, and got the pledge out, and they didn't move when I got the pledge out of the cupboard.
Oh,
But other sprays, they can't.
How strange.
I know, they're strange little animals.
Oh, Dodger. He's getting incontinent.
What's he
now.
called?
Dodger.
Don't say he's incontinent on Saturday morning telly.
I know, but he's getting, well, he's 15 soon.
Well, my Norman and Nelly are 17 and a half now.
And it's such a shame.
And, well, they're all laughing. Did you do something with your face then, Janis? Because they're all laughing at your face. Oh.
Bless.
What sort of dog is it?
Staffordshire.
Oh.
Little Staffy. Oh, it's a shame. Get so attached to them, don't you?
Oh, no, don't.
It's heartbreaking.
Oh.
Nice. Anyway, we need to be jolly.
We need to be jolly. Yes, let's not get sad, let's get jolly.
Let's get jolly.
Are you nearly round that?
Yeah, I think I am. But it's so quick, John, isn't it, this bag?
What?
So quick. That's it, I'm done. But again, if you just do another
row of stitches.
Row of stitching.
Yeah.
Just tidy it up a bit.
Yeah,
here.
tidy it up, Janis.
I will. Normally, I'd normally not go forward and back. I'd normally just.
It's not like you.
I know. I normally. What's the name?
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it lovely?
Let me stuff it with my pretend shopping.
But see how quick they are.
I bought this lovely cushion.
It's ideal, that cushion, isn't it?
It's very popular. It was one of the 2017's bestsellers, this.
That's nice. Pretty. Hang on. Just in the thread. Don't like threads, hang on.
All right. Thread.
Oh, where's that thread gone?
Is that one there? One there.
It's all right, because we need to normally do another stitch around the top. So.
I'm not holding it while you're cutting it.
Okay. And that one there.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one there.
It's just one there. Yeah. That's it, go on then.
So isn't it lovely? Isn't that? You see, Hannah, I can see you walking down your village high street with this.
Wasn't it aren't they pretty? And they're ever so quick to make.
Your high street was on the telly the other day. Yes. Sorry, Janis, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
I just happened to be flicking through in the Midlands today. The man that used to be with Anne and Nick in the morning now reads the news up here, doesn't he?
Who? Anne and Nick.
And remember Anne and Nick from the morning, like Richard and Judy got on the other side?
Yes.
She was Anne Diamond and he was Nick Owen, what's he called?
Yeah.
But he now reads the news for
Yes, he
Midland
does.
Today.
Yes,
Or something like
he
that.
does.
Anyway, so we're just going over to Beep Beep, the name of Hannah's village, High Street. And I was like, no. Anyway, there was this woman standing, you know the bit opposite the pub that's all derelict by the car park? And it was all about, remember a few weeks ago, I picked you up and I went, why are all these trees down the middle of... Suddenly, in King's Heath... Oh!
Yeah. Go on.
In the high street, right, suddenly there are all these conifer trees all in the parking bays. They were having 2 days of trying to drop the pollution because the pollution's really, really bad there.
Yes.
But you know what they said on the news? What they want to do is make the car, they want to get rid of the traffic lights in your high street. The high street's really, really long. So that we all drive faster and there won't be as much pollution in your high street.
That's crazy.
I know. I was sitting there, I can't believe it. And then they interviewed 2 people living locally. One was for it and one was against it. It was very fascinating.
That's amazing.
I was waiting to see if Hannah walked past, you know, hello, like that, walking past the button. Anyway.
There you go, shop till you drop.
Yeah, shop till you drop. So what it is, what time is it? I'll come back to you, Janis.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you because I'm going to go and do bundles.
Yeah.
And was it Wendy wanted to see the whales again? Yeah, Wendy wants to see the whales again. So I just put you right there for a little while. I know they're all falling off, Janis. Right, I'll do the whale fabric first, if that's all right. Because that was what Wendy asked to see, wasn't it?
What are you laughing at?
Look how wide it is. Let me fill the whole screen with it. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit shaky, I'm a bit hungry. Look, it was $4.99 for half a metre. It's now $3.99. And look, the width, 150. It's this one's a polyester cotton mix. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. And what you're seeing me hold here is a metre. So you'd get half a metre for your £3.99 there. Wendy just wanted to see the whales. Okay? Right, let's start. Look at your fabric bundles, yes, of course. Right, the most popular bundle is this one, the Rainbow Rectangle Square Rainbow Fun Macawa. So you get a metre of that, and you get half a metre of the pistachio, and you get the thread. There's the bag made of it there, the one at the front, obviously. £16.99. Lovely, isn't it? Then the one Janis has just been using, the shop till you drop. I think it's like we're on a ship, and the whole thing was lilting there, wasn't it? I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. There's nowhere open for lunch today, is there either? Got a metre. Now this way, it's the other way around. You get a metre of the linen look, teal linen look on this one. You get half a metre of the confetti from Dashwood. Now, you had more than enough to make the bag out of that one, so you can have plenty of. You won't have any of that fabric left, because that will use the whole bag almost, won't it? So you fold it in half, so you use nearly all of that. But this one, you're going to have lots of that one left over. Plus your thread, £15.99. Then the one with the pocket on, the printed pocket on over there. This is the basic fabric for that. You get a metre of the zinc linear print. And you get half a metre of the pink. And you get the grey, dark grey thread. £15. And goes lovely with the, well, actually, that one goes lovely with the pink webbing, and so does the rainbow one. But I'll take you through the pink webbing when we go back over there. And then there's one here, the chicory one, that I think got waylaid under Camp Coffee earlier. So, I've never tried it. Maybe I'll buy some and try it. So you just add hot water to it? What? Camp Coffee? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So instead of putting a spoon, and milk, yeah. Well, I have coffee. I'm not supposed to have coffee, but I have coffee. I have an espresso coffee. Anyway, I call this hydrangea. It's not greenery in chicory. It's nice, isn't it? And the emerald green, so it's a metre of this, half metre of this, and the thread. £18.99. Have I got time to go through the other linen look fabrics? So then I've got the fishes. Oh. There you go. These are big fishes, these. They're all singing that, when the boat comes in upstairs. That was a really good TV series, wasn't it? With James Bolam in it. He was in. That was years ago, though, wasn't it? I remember the lead actress being really good in that. James Bolam. Rodney Bewes. He wasn't in it though. He was in Likely Lads. Anyway, £3.99. I'm waffling on here. Sorry. How many minutes? Oh, I'm all right. Oh, hang on. One of these I couldn't show, could I? The pheasants I can't show. Yeah. Blue anchor. Graphics just coming in. There you go. Was £4.99 for half a metre, now £3.99 for half a metre. I put that with the whales, you see. I'd mixed that with the whale fabric, I think. Because you know what? That would make, even if you lined it with that, it would still make a nice sturdy bag, wouldn't it? So you could make it reversible. I thought that. You could make it reversible, couldn't you? Because the handles are inside between the two things, so you could make it reversible. Oh, they are. We're designing as we're going on. Right. Call the midwife, red squirrels. She's muttering away. We'll have a look when we go over. She's just turned them inside out. That's her favourite. Well, didn't you want to be a midwife? £4.99. Oh, no, this is £4.99, this one. Oh, £4.99. And then now I've got linings here. I've got Vienna orange lining, Spectrum solid. That's the Vienna orange. Graphics coming in, so just be with you in a sec. Bear with me. £3.25. So that's the Vienna orange. Oh, sorry, I'm showing that. Yeah, marine blue. Did I say, is it marine blue? Yeah, marine, no, nautical. Okay, and then last but not least in the spectrums, we've got the Christmas red. Christmas red. I hope it's nearly going home time. They're all going a bit doolally upstairs. Doolally pip. Right, now, are there any of this bundle left? We've only got a couple of this left. Now, this is no fabric in this one. You get the templates for your applique. You get your washable marker pen. You get your Bonder web. And you get the instructions for the bag that Janis has just made. Excuse me, for £17. There's no fabric in there, just as you see on the telly. £17 and 99 pence. Right, now, before I go back to Janis, I've got a stock warning on two of the fabrics, not from this hour, from the last hour. This one, my favourite. No. There's less than 5. Now, what about people checking out? Right, OK, let's have a look. OK. Make sure you check out. Right, most people have bought more than half a metre of this. I can see why. It's beautiful, isn't it? Brand new today. Might be in and out in one day. I told you, didn't I? And then the blue, that's my favourite one, the pink one. But the blue one. How much is left of this one, then? They're both beautiful, aren't they? Single figures. Single figures of this one now. Loads of people got that in their basket. Lots of you got that in your basket. £7.49 for half metre. Brand new today. And a brand new designer, 2 sewn quarter. We've not shown you Shannon Newland's before. So I was looking on the big telly over there. Right, let's go back to Janet. It's only got a minute left.
That's the other reverse.
Oh, that's turning it inside out.
Reverse it, yeah.
Oh, that's the way they meant it to be, isn't it? Because they gave you more of that one. Shall we have a look at tomorrow's menu while we're over here?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere, Janis. I'll shut the show with you here. Right. Oh, now. 8 o'clock, Sweetheart Neckline Blouse with Jennifer Tailor. Oh, yes, because Jennifer suddenly stepped in because Joy was meant to be in tomorrow, but Joy's poorly. 9 o'clock, now winter sale fabrics. See, I've got sale tomorrow. 10 o'clock, oh, I've never done Sashiko. I've never done Sashiko before.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And then 11 o'clock, Quilting Essentials. So now, at 10 o'clock, it's not all Sashiko. It's only because I was moaning on air the other day that I'd never done Sashiko, right? And then when they suddenly said Jennifer was coming in, they went, oh, could you do Sashiko with John? So doing that and other things as well. Janis, you're an absolute trooper. Thank you so much for coming in today. Go home, have a lemsip, put your feet up.
Go to bed. I'm going to bed.
Oh, do you feel that rotten? Oh, I hope you haven't given it to me.
Yesterday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why didn't you ring in?
No, because
I'd have to do it on my own, wouldn't I?
Didn't want to.
No. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your company today. Don't forget to get your block in for the competition. You've only got till the 20th to do that. And also, don't forget to watch the Facebook Live tomorrow when I've got an announcement that I've already made. And the announcement, if you missed it, was from Monday, as well as all Freeview and YouTube and on the web and everything, we will be on Sky as well from Monday morning, 6, 7, 8. So, I'm not going to kiss Janis goodbye. I don't want the lurgy.
No,
do you know when you're in next year?
I am in January, but I'm not sure.
In January, but we're not sure when.
It's 2 weeks, I think.
All right, shut up.
So.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.
Bye.
Fly up, up and away with Lucy Brennan on Tuesday as she sets off to the sky with this hot air balloon lap quilt. On Tuesday the 16th of January, Lucy will be sharing this delightful pattern designed by Sarah Ashford as first seen in issue 56 of Love Patchwork and Quilting. This perfectly pretty quilt brings the magic of flight to anyone who sees it. Bob away in the grey basket, flying high with the help of brilliant balloons created using simple solids of pastel pinks and vivid yellows, blues and greens, a real spectrum of colour on a crisp white background. So join us on Tuesday the 16th of January at 8 AM to see this simple and stylish hot air balloon design come to life. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.